hot shit like a Glock 9 Cola. I'm surgical with it. Cut it, stitch it, split it, then twist it. Y'all know what this is. Ain't shit change your bitches with the same old niggas doing brand new shit. Back once again with a cup full of hens, smoking blunts with my friends. Just how that day begins on the grind, chasing ends, trying to tone for some sins. With my feet to the street and my eyes on the end. With a guide and a plan and my prize along with it. Cause it's pride that I lose with the knowledge I get. It don't make no sense how a nigga still spit with the same hot shit like a Glock 9 Cola. I'm surgical with it. Cut it, stitch it, split it, then twist it. Y'all know what this is. Ain't shit change your bitches with the same old niggas doing brand new shit.
Shit, boy.
Back once again
Wait,
with a
what
cup
camera?
full of hens, smoking blunts with my friends. Just how the day begins on the grind, chasing ends, trying to tone for some sin. With my feet to the street and my eyes on the end. With a guide and a plan and my prize along with it. Cause it's pride that I lose with the knowledge I get. It don't make no sense how a nigga still spit with the same hot shit like a Glock 9. Surgical with it. Cut it, stitch it, split it, then twist it. Y'all know what this is. Ain't shit change your bitches with the same old niggas doing brand new shit. Back once again with a cup full of hens, smoking blunts with my friends. Just how that day begins on the grind. With my feet to the street and my eyes on the end.
I don't know if we'd have never get this damn late. You got me good, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Check 1 2 1 2.
What up, nigga?
Broski.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Ooh, what? Draco said that he'll be here in a few goddamn. Shit, other than that though, man. If we yo, man.
I was gonna say, I know we got a late start, so it's probably not gonna be a long show, especially not with Elo. But we only talking about the draft really anyway, so.
I mean, we can only talk about the Browns up to pick down that.
I will use the word 304s instead of hoes.
304s. I call them fun time workers, you know.
Fun time workers. I like that one. That's funny as hell.
Trying to see who they finna pick, and then as soon as I see who they finna pick, that's gonna determine how I open up the show, goddamn.
Let's see if it's gonna be Shador, because if it's not, I got an agenda I'm fixing to
Oh, you know me. You know me. You know me. You know I'm pushing.
Because if it's not Shador, it's an agenda I'm pushing.
And it's a very clear one, but you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give them a second though. If they stop showing, 15 commercials every time a pick come in.
And niggas, bro, once Tyler Shook got drafted, I was like, okay.
Bro, y'all told me that. I was like, oh, nah.
I was like, okay.
Jackson Dart, I was like, that's bullshit,
I thought it was
whatever.
going to be Jalen Milroe, which if it was, I would have understood, depending on who took him. But the fact that you took Tyler Shook, a nigga who wasn't ever the best player on his team at any point in his life.
Any point in his life.
At any point. Probably since high school. So he probably wasn't the best player then.
Alright, let me see what this pick is, man, because I got some shit to say.
I had a draft, a Twitter I was looking at that had the picks faster than they giving them to us. Oh, they got that fucking tight end. God damn it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, we live, cuz. Alright, man, we gotta, you gotta adjust your camera. You gotta go up. I can't see you. You gotta adjust your camera. There we go. Much better. Alright, y'all, we back. Oh, I gotta adjust mine down. Talking about
Why,
you.
God? Why does this keep happening to me?
What up, D? Man, alright, this some bullshit. Let me get right. This some bullshit. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
all right.
Welcome back. Welcome back. A lot of garage podcast as always every Friday at 8 p.m. Got my boy Wagon here with me. Obviously, Draco will be pulling up in just a few, and Elo out there making that cheddar. So won't see him tonight. But you know what I'm saying. We always gonna have a good show for you regardless of who show up. First things first, Wag. As always, how you doing, man? How your week been? Everything cool?
Kind of shitty, but I'm grateful that God has given me an opportunity to be alive to experience a shitty week. So there's that.
Better days on the horizon, man. Um, I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying. The old lady just hit 24 weeks. So you know what I'm saying. That's a big stage. If you know that's that point. They say that's that vitality. So you know what I'm saying. Everything's looking good on that end. Um, just playing the waiting game and whatnot. So first, before we get started though, there is one thing I wanted to say. Yesterday morning, Elijah Arenas, son of Gilbert Arenas, NBA All-Star guard, was involved in a pretty serious accident. Uh, he did have to go to the hospital. They did induce him into a coma. Since then, though, I have heard that he is now out of the coma, and everything is looking good over there on that front. Obviously, he's still in the hospital, so that's not, the bestest of news, but getting out of the coma is always a great start. So you know what I'm saying. From everybody over here, like the garage, uh, to the Arenas family, man, we just want to say we keep y'all in our prayers, hoping for a speedy recovery. Um, you know what I'm saying, and we'll be looking out for the news, and hopefully we still get to see our boy ball at USC next year. So, okay, cool. Now that that's out of the way, oh, no, one more thing. Sinners is an amazing movie, 10 out of 10. If you haven't seen it yet, please go see that. That is an amazing movie. Uh, Me and Draco, we do have our review dropping tomorrow at noon about Sinners. If you haven't seen it, don't watch it yet. Go see Sinners first, then tap in, watch our review, and just you know what I'm saying, give us your thoughts. Yeah, don't if you haven't seen Sinners yet, definitely don't check out the review that will be going live tomorrow at 12 over on YouTube because it is full of spoilers. It's like an hour long. We just discussed everything about the movie. It's really dope. But once you watch Sinners, then go over there to the YouTube, check it out. Like I said, let us know your thoughts. Um, I think that's it. You got any news, any announcements for us? Wag, you good? Are we good then? We gonna go ahead and get into it, man. NFL draft. First round yesterday. Right now we are at the tail end of round two. Um, and of course, the biggest story is that why the fuck Shadur Sanders ain't been drafted yet? Can someone tell me why? Can you tell me why Shadur Sanders hasn't been drafted yet? Because I got my own theory, but I just want to be sure that I ain't crazy. But why do you think Shadur ain't been drafted yet? Because what we've
Shador
seen, like
hadn't
what
been
three
drafted yet
quarterbacks?
because his last name. Shador hadn't been drafted yet because his last name is Sanders. Number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, he's not the most like he doesn't quarterback the way that they want you to quarterback. He's flashy. He takes advantage of the fact, which crazy enough, the little white boys do the same thing when they daddy the coach. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just don't drive Lamborghini Urises and have mixtapes
And
and shit.
custom
But
cyber trucks, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they do the same thing. He is doing exactly what honestly what you expect a black kid that comes from money that plays quarterback to do. The same thing the
Mm-hmm.
white kids do. He has the offense tailored to him. What's wrong with that? His daddy pulls strings for him. What's wrong with that? We haven't said a damn thing about March Manning or Coy Detmer or I can keep naming niggas who daddy played quarterback and they play quarterback too. They have influenced their life. Hell, we just watched Nico Iamaleava, daddy strong arm Tennessee for more money and end up having like this isn't the first time this has happened where a kid has had an annoying daddy and been kind of a dick.
Mm-hmm.
We watched Johnny Manziel was the biggest dick we ever saw play. Him and Baker Mayfield.
I was just gonna say him and Baker, yeah. And Baker was
They're the
what, number
biggest
one
dickheads I
overall?
ever seen play the football. They still play quarterback though, and they still got drafted like it. Brandon
Yep.
Weeden was a dickhead. He was 28. Still went first round.
Yep.
Like It's literally just, and I can't say it's race because other like I can't say it's race, and I can't say it's a racist line of thinking necessarily because hell, the Ravens just drafted Mike Green, and we know what kind of issues surround that young man. And black quarterbacks, the first overall pick was a black quarterback, right? It was a weak draft class. I think at this point, teams are just trying to blackball him and send a message that no, we ain't fucking with you or your daddy like that. So we gonna, we like the later and that in the NFL, the later it gets and he hadn't been picked, the more people gonna still be watching because most people wasn't gonna watch past last night. They're gonna have this shit on the background and be doing other shit if they were watching at all. Versus, oh shit, is that for real?
I don't know. Is that you said Sanders to the Steelers? I think that he
To the
just hoping
Steelers?
because he
No,
don't. He
I
a
gotta
Steelers
see
fan,
that.
so you know what
If
I'm
he goes
saying.
to the Steelers,
I
hell
was
no.
messing with him yesterday because I was saying he was gonna get Milrow, and he started tweaking out on me. He was like, "Don't wish that on me." So I'm
I
guessing that
told
he hoping
Terrell
for
they were either
Shador.
gonna get Dart or Tyler Shutt, and he ain't believe me.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
I thought the Steelers were gonna be stupid and jump for sure, but that
I
would
thought
make
they was
my
gonna
that would
jump for
make my
Milrow.
life.
I ain't gonna lie.
I
Like,
kind of want Milrow to go to the Steelers just because I want. Listen, I want Jalen Milrow to succeed. But if it's any situation he can go to where that shit is not going to work out for him because he's going to be expected to play at some point when he's not ready, it'd be the Steelers. And, ooh, Lord have mercy. Can you imagine George Pickens and DK Metcalf the first time that nigga misses them on a wide open touchdown?
oh
George
nah, they
Pickens
gonna
might
be
kill. George Pickens might take that boy life on live television. He
nah.
he really might. Like
Nah, I was just say they some crash outs right there. I don't know if that's the best place for them to wind up for real,
and
for
they
real.
got rid of the mediator. They got rid of Najee. Najee in LA, so can't nobody save him if he fuck up.
Right. Nah.
Najee was saving Justin Fields' ass when he was missing them wide open touchdowns.
As it goes with Shadur, man, I don't think it's like a fully erased thing. Like you said, man, because like, you know what I'm saying, Cam Boyd was number one, so I ain't gonna say it's just that. But it's the combination of race and his cockiness that they said that you could either be black or you could be cocky, but you can't be both. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's
That's
just
all it is.
and they don't like that. So cause I got
That's
about like
all.
we all know that Shadur's better than Tyler Shuck, whatever you pronounce his name. Um I know Shadur is better than Jackson Dart. I was actually
I
there's
do
some
too.
people on TikTok that swear that Jackson Dart is the second best quarterback in this class.
I have
Whatever.
a theory about people that like Jackson Dart.
I mean, if you like Jackson Dart, to me that just means that you didn't really watch college football this year. And you especially didn't see that doggone whatchamacallit. You ain't see that Florida game. You ain't see Jackson Dart just fall apart in the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't see that. So that's probably why you like Jackson Dart. And then he also has a pretty privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly. They think
he looks
he's
like the
cute.
all American quarterback. I ain't gonna lie. Like he looks like the all American quarterback, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", blonde hair, you know what I'm saying? His last name is he passed the name test though. Like Dart is a dope name for a quarterback. So you know what I'm saying? I'll give him that. But like if you actually sit there and watch him play, and then we've seen quarterbacks in from Lane Kiffin that's been in Lane Kiffin's system try to go to the NFL and it has yet to work. But I don't know. I guess they think that this guy's going to be the exception. We'll see. I ain't wishing him to fail or anything like that. I don't want that to get misconstrued. I ain't wishing for him to fail. I just don't see it
They think that boy cute. That's all it is.
now.
They got a crush on him. He put on some Jordan cleats with powder blue on them. He put on some eye black that had something crazy written on it. He got
hmm
blonde hair and he tall. They think that nigga's cute. They don't think he's good at football. That's all that is. There's no way you watch Jackson Dart play. First of all, a quarterback coming from a Lane Kiffin offense, that's iffy anyway, because let's be
That
for real.
that ain't no pro
Lane will
style
cut the field.
offense.
If his best player is on the left side of the field,
hmm
Lane will cut the entire field in half to
And be
make
like,
sure
hey, the
he
plays
only
over
has
here.
plays that go to this one nigga on this side of the field. If
Yeah,
that's what he scores on, Lane will
yeah,
do that shit quick.
yeah.
Lane will cut the field in half real fucking quick. Lane will dumb the playbook down to these are your 3 reads, and if they're not there, scramble.
He
I
might
don't
even
like
take it a
that.
step further and say, "Look, man, it's 2 reads. It's 1 read. Like if it ain't there, just go. We'll get him the next time."
There was a point at one, like when that year that Blake Sims was starting, you could tell he told that nigga,
Like, cool.
look for Amari Cooper, and if
Like,
he is
and if
not
Coop ain't
there,
open, go.
if Amari Cooper is not open, take the fuck off. That is
Right.
what you do, and only that.
Yeah.
And
And it
he
worked though.
did
I
that
mean, it
shit.
worked. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He
It
did
worked
that
like
shit to the
that.
tune
That
of
offense
3,800
worked.
yards. Like he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yeah. It works. But
But
as far as,
I don't
like you
want
said,
my quarterback playing. I can't have a quarterback to come from a system like that. Because if I tell you, because all of a sudden I give you a quarter of my full playbook, and you like, because you ain't never did no shit like that before. Like when Gruden, I don't fuck with Gruden or Barstool or any of that shit, so whatever. But Gruden was doing his little QB whatever. He had Dart up there. He said, "Oh yeah, do you have any? You give me your case and show me." He said, "Oh yeah, it's a clap." He said, "Okay, show me." Motherfucker didn't say nothing. Motherfucker, he just. And then he was like, "Okay, you don't." He's like, "What if the defense catches on? You don't have a dummy clap?" He said, "Oh yeah, we call that purple." He's like, "Okay, show that to me." That motherfucker said, "Get this special needs nigga out of my
hey man,
goddamn room.
never mind. Look,
Hey,
hold
get
on.
this nigga out of here. Hell no. Hey, fuck no.
Nah, man, cause
No, we got radio playing quarterback. I can't have that. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I
nah, I was
cannot
gonna
have
say,
that."
but that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of and this is something else I wanted to ask about too. But that's what happens a lot in college, like we see it and stuff.
Yes.
In college, they're not people think that like college is some developmental league for the NFL, and that's not what college is doing.
That's
That is
not what
not
it
what
is.
college
Ain't no
coaches are
development.
doing. College
Ain't no
coaches
development.
do not care if you make it to the NFL. They do not care to prepare you for the
There's like
NFL.
okay.
Their job is to win games this season. Like, you know what I'm
There's
saying?
like there's like 10 coaches out of like the 100 and D1 now. There's like 10 to 15, maybe 20 coaches out of like the 140 niggas there are in D1 that actually care about developing you and getting you ready for life after
Right.
you play for them. But the other 125 of them niggas
Like,
do
yeah, they
not
don't
care.
care, bro. They job these are coaches whose job is to win football games, and they're going to do what they need to do in order to win football games. If they fuck around and they realize that they done bought a lemon of a quarterback who can only make 1 read and then run a 4.240, then guess what their entire offensive playbook is finna be? We finna give
Mm-hmm.
you 1 read, and if it ain't there, run a 4.240 down the field. Like, and that's gonna be the playbook. Now, maybe on defense, you know what I'm saying? On defense, they got to teach you a little bit more because defense, um, you have to be able to think a little bit quicker. Like when things are on the fly, they gonna come out there, you gonna say you got the zone, whatever. You're gonna have to be able to read and kind of decipher what kind of based off what routes you were seeing in front of you from tight end, wide receiver, yada yada. You got to be able to kind of see all of that and then realize what the offense is trying to do. But for the most part, even in those situations, eventually the coaches is going to figure it out for you, hopefully. And you know what I'm saying? The coaches is going to figure it out and they're just going to put you in the right position and tell you exactly what to look for. But yeah, as far as this whole development thing, college is not a place for developing into NFL players. That's not what they're here to do. They are here to win football games. And they're going to
Yeah,
make
they
it
don't.
as easy as possible on themselves. And you know what I'm saying? If the guy just never learns how to, if a quarterback just never learns how to read a defense, they just never learn how to read a defense. You go somewhere else to
Yep.
figure that out. But if
Yep.
you do well enough to 1 read, 2 read, it ain't there, just go, and we winning games like that, then we ain't even gonna try to introduce nothing else to you because we don't want to overcomplicate
Why
things
would we?
for you. And you know what
Why
I'm saying?
would
Now all of a
we?
sudden we start losing games. This
It's
is our
like
system.
Boise
This is what
State.
we trying to do.
It's like Boise State with Genty on their offense, right? They
Right.
could have very well went and pursued a much better quarterback than what they had, all right, in the portal. They had a little bit of money. They could at least got a former 3 or 4 star nigga that's at least a serviceable to,
Uh huh.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but they didn't do that. They said, you know what? I know our offense is only going to be Ashton Genty and then a fucking
Couple of play
prayer to
action.
the one wide
Yeah.
receiver we have. But
Mhm.
that's just what this shit's gonna be. Sorry. And until somebody stops it, that's what I'm gonna run. It's the same shit like we were talking about
Oh
with Blake
shoot.
Sims offense. Until somebody stops that shit, this is just what we gonna run. And if
Right.
somebody stops it, if this is how they beat us, okay, fuck it,
Right.
you got me.
But yeah, don't go into college expecting them. Don't be drafting players out of college thinking that they got it figured out. But one thing I did want to bring up though is that I have noticed this trend as of late. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who noticed it. Uh, somebody on TikTok, they made a rage bait post and they was like, you know what I'm saying, never draft quarterbacks from Alabama. And then because they never do well in the NFL. And then almost immediately, you know what I'm saying, somebody replied
Ezekiel
and commented
Pitts.
and said that like, well, what you mean they never do well? Like Jalen Hurts is doing pretty well. Tua is the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. Bryce, granted, he started out kind of slow, but them last 6, 7 games or so this past season definitely looked like he was putting it together and is on his way to being a very, very, I ain't gonna say good. I'm gonna say a very, very decent quarterback. Like he's gonna be able to hold his own as quarterback at the next level. But it did get me thinking is that why, you know what I'm saying, why do these quarterbacks from like Ohio State never really pan out? Like if you think about like the top quarterbacks in the league right now, you got guys that came from Wyoming, you got guys came from Louisville, what else? You got LSU, you know what I'm saying? And that's probably like the biggest. They last two quarterbacks have been really, really good. But it's very I think, in my opinion, it's just that because when they were in college, their teams were so much better than the teams that they went to in the NFL. Like it's just that simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to Bama and you playing quarterback, you throw in the 5 stars, you got 5 stars blocking you, blocking for you. You know what I'm saying? And it makes everything so much easier. So when you get to the NFL, those guys just aren't as talented a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And so it does make things harder. But do y'all have any opinions on that? Do y'all think that that's the case? Is why like a lot of quarterbacks from the big time schools don't do great? Is then like, and the reverse side of it is the quarterbacks from the smaller schools, the schools that weren't as good, they typically do better in the NFL because a team sucked in college. You know what I'm saying? They was getting hit a lot. They had to figure things out. They had to speed up their own clock in order to be successful. That accurate, or y'all feel something else, or
So with me, I'm thinking. I mean, I agree with that because but it's even deeper than that. It's not just your team is so much better than the one you play on the NFL. If you play well at Alabama, you will be picked high. Who picks high every year? Teams that aren't very good and have multiple positions of need. Versus at Alabama, you are throwing to multiple niggas who will be high picks and good in the NFL. You have multiple niggas who are blocking for you who will be at least on an NFL roster and probably are going to play or start. Like it's and exactly what Ash is saying. There's and the only QBs that have had success out of Alabama are the ones they actually built a team around. They built a team around Tua. They said, you know what? We know he's injury prone, and we know that he is, he don't know how to take a sack. So we're gonna get him a good old line, and we're gonna get him two motherfuckers that he can't over or underthrow
mm-hmm.
to catch the ball for him. Same thing with Jalen Hurts. We know he's limited as far as his accuracy between a certain distance. We know he can throw a deep ball. We know he can throw it short, and we know the motherfucker can squat the building. All right, we're gonna build an offense basically around it. Bryce Young, they said, all right, nigga, you was the best quarterback in high school. You was the best quarterback in the country. You won a Heisman.
Lead
Go
us.
make it work.
Just go make it work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just go make it
Go
work.
make it work. They told Mac Jones, all right, nigga, you played on this great team. Figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like anything else in football. If you don't develop the shit, if you don't even try in the first place to try to get the guy to, because like you said, a lot of these guys do come from a place where they weren't being developed. They were just being played. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So if you are going to take the time to develop and build around your guy, no, he's not going to be good. And I don't give a fuck if that's Jalen Milroe or Arch Manning or whoever the fuck the next great quarterback prospect is. If you don't build around the nigga and you can't just draft him and then pick a bunch of best players available every year and think, all right, we're going to be all right. Make a couple splash free agency signings. Like, that's not a team.
Yeah.
That's just you
You gotta
spending
have a
money.
plan in mind. Yeah, you gotta have a plan in mind.
You gotta have a plan in mind. That's just me playing franchise mode on Madden 08 when I was a kid. Like, there's no plan to the shit. That's just me spending money.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. All right then, man. Moving on though, man. Let's go ahead and get back into some more draft talk. We've talked about the guy that, like I said, hasn't been drafted that we're all waiting on. But going back to the people who have been drafted, Draco, since you just now joining us, man. As a Saints fan, how are you feeling about y'all draft so far?
I missed the second round. Who got in the second?
Tyler Show. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah, I just got to the crib, so I ain't really nigga been working.
Who y'all got? Y'all got who y'all get first round?
Tackle.
Yeah, Kelvin
Wow,
Banks, definitely
Texas.
Kelvin Banks. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care for Kelvin Banks, but he's
Man,
better. Yeah,
this point, bro. I mean, I don't know what we're doing. We don't have anybody to throw the ball. I guess we're gonna rely on Derek Carr.
you have
I would
Tyler.
have
Yeah.
texted Shador since he was still on the
Mhm.
board, but I mean, I guess everybody at this point would want to text Shador. I don't know, bro. We got to figure out what's really going on with this man. But I ain't really too high on these draft picks right now. I don't know what's going on, bro. First, uh,
You ain't too
I
excited
ain't,
about
I
this
ain't too
upcoming
thrilled
season?
though.
Nah, I was gonna say it don't look great. It don't look great. What about you,
If I'm
man?
a Saints, if I'm
Oh
a
well, nah.
Saints
Say what
fan,
you were
I'm
saying. Yeah,
pissed.
say what you were saying.
If I'm a Saints fan, I'm pissed because you passed better players in each round twice. Kelvin Banks, he's not terrible, but he wasn't the best tackle to me.
Safe
He,
pick.
he was
Safe
very
pick, yeah.
that was a very safe pick, but when you look at who went after him, it's like, oh damn, that would have helped us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, and if you're gonna pick a quarterback, bro, you already know what I'm finna say. If you're gonna pick a quarterback,
This gotta be Shador.
why that?
This gotta be
Why
Shador.
Tyler Shough?
Oh yeah, we did get him right.
Like why
Mm-hmm.
would you pick the one prospect that is the for sure he's probably not gonna play past the next 4 years? You picked him.
I'm saying you could have got him in round 4,
You could have got
Right.
him.
maybe
You could
5.
have got him as an undrafted free agent. Cause somebody gonna cut his ass after camp. I promise.
True that. True that. But
I
shoot, I
don't
mean,
know,
not
bro.
now because shoot, they spent too high of a draft pick on him, so they gonna have to at least let him rock out for a year or two. But
I don't know, dog.
That's
Let
the
Eric
thing,
play,
though.
bro.
It ain't like the Sam Bradford days where you draft a quarterback in the first 3 rounds and you handcuffed to that nigga for the next 4 or 5 years. Now, if he
yeah.
sucked, and that's what I don't like, and it goes back to a conversation we had regarding the draft about teams constantly picking high and then ruining players.
Mhm.
They don't care because they know next year they can just cut him or trade him and draft another one
Mhm.
because they're gonna suck again. No offense, Draco, but they're gonna suck again.
Yeah,
Who?
nah, they probably
The
what like.
Saints.
I mean, they might be another last place finish in that NFC South, man. Because I know a lot of folks has been high on like Tampa Bay and stuff. So far, like their pick, I didn't really understand drafting another wide receiver. Like I felt like I know that Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, yeah, they both getting a little bit older, and you know what I'm saying, some like injury things is starting to pop up with Godwin a little bit more frequently and stuff. But at the same time, man, I don't think that the wide receiver was a needed position.
Did they
And
resign
especially
Godwin?
not, yeah, they re-signed Godwin,
Yeah, they did. Either
and they
that did
still
the
got
injury,
Mike
they
Evans.
re-signed
Yeah,
him. I was afraid of that too. Don't worry.
yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? I think that they was pretty set at wide receiver. So I just don't understand picking another one. But I mean, whatever. For all intents and purposes, for this conversation, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm a Panthers fan. And going wide receiver first round, like I don't hate it. I don't love it though, but like I don't hate it. I
I
would have
love it.
felt better.
I
I would have
love it.
felt better about Luther Burden and T Mac. T Mac is really good, and I do like T Mac. But like
I
I
don't.
think I would have went with like Luther
We're too
Burden, man. I
inconsistent.
really like Luther Burden.
I don't like
Um,
Burden. I don't like him
yeah,
at all,
nah,
bro.
I
I like
like
him a
him, man.
lot. I just don't
Yeah.
think his motor runs hot all the time.
Well, I mean, if you play for Mizzou, your motor probably won't run hot all the time either. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's that kind of a deal.
Mizzou was supposed to
Um,
be good though last year.
Exactly. Like, and you can't give me that Brady Cook argument that
Yeah,
everybody think it's Brady Cook, the same nigga he caught 1,200 yards of passes from.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying 'cause I like Luther Burden just a tad bit more than T Mac.
I think he
Um,
made a business decision last year.
yeah,
I
no,
can see that.
shoot.
I can see him half-assing so he don't get hurt.
Yeah,
I can see that.
like you know what I'm
But with
saying? Like
that
we've
business
seen it.
decision, he killed his draft stock.
Because
cool,
don't nobody want to see you
have
run
to
around.
my chase if that's
Because
the case.
I think he went to the Bears though,
year.
so I mean, like we'll see.
Right,
We'll
just
see what
sit.
happens. He went to the Bears, so we'll see what happens.
He's wide receiver 3.
I like that.
Behind Odunze and Keenan Allen. So
that's what he needs to be though.
Put him
in the slot. Yeah.
I think he needs to be above Keenan Allen. I mean, like he could play in the slot, but like I think that like as far as like actual targets goes, I think that Burden needs to have more targets than Keenan Allen does. Because you're talking about somebody half-assing. Like he was in the league half-assing last year. You know what I'm saying, with Caleb Williams.
Look who I would have been
if Caleb Williams fixing to run around. Go ahead.
So it's cool for him to half-ass, but Burden half-ass it is a problem.
It's okay. So for one is already established and
I mean,
a serious guy in the league.
Mm-hmm.
One is trying to get there. So
I'm
saying 2 different fields. But bro, did you see Caleb Williams last year, bro?
I'm not gonna run no full route and you back there digging in your ass for 6 seconds. Like no,
it just Keenan wasn't the only one half-assed on that offense. That's how I'm finna say.
Oh no, for sure.
I'm not finna watch you back there bake a pot pie and then no, nigga, no.
Yeah. I had somebody. I was
back there cooking turnovers and shit. Like I'm not fixing to watch that.
I was sitting here talking to somebody on TikTok just earlier today, was trying to argue me up and down that Caleb Williams is going to be a top 5 talent in the league next year.
Who?
And I was like, bro, did you not watch? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you not watch?
Okay. What?
Okay, Panthers going defense this year. They try to up that defense. I ain't mad at it.
They want defense and wide receivers. They said, fuck it, Bryce, make it work.
Defense. Yeah. I mean, he was making it do okay with the offense, but yeah, they going heavy on defense. They just picked up Princely out of Ole Miss.
Princely Umanmielen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how to say. That's why I just said.
I like Prince.
He's nice. He was nice as Florida.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. I'm not mad at that at all. Actually, I'm not mad at that at all. Definitely beef up that defense because they had the worst defense in the league last year. So, what's up?
Damn, I like this corner from fucking Eastern Carolina, man. This Siobhan Rebel nigga, I like him.
I think he's straight too. Very physical corner.
That nigga, bruh. That nigga there. That's what you want your corner to play like. Him and Darian Porter were outside of the obvious. They were my favorite corners. I hate we couldn't get Darian Porter, but we could have. We just decided to pick a problematic nigga instead.
Speaking of Ravens, how you feeling about y'all draft so far with the Ravens?
It's the most Ravens draft. Like every fucking year, it's the most Ravens draft that I've seen to date. Malachi Starks falls in our lap. So, of course, we take
talking about that shit. We talked it up.
We did. You did talk that up. Malachi Starks fall. And they even was pretty much saying, yeah, all the mocks are saying he's going to fall to us, so we're probably going to take him. Like, they was even saying that shit during interviews, bro. Like, once he didn't get picked around about 2021, I was like, okay, I see what's fixing to happen. And,
I mean, but are you mad at it? I mean, are you excited to have?
No, I'm not mad. I'm just.
It didn't move the needle for this guy at all.
Because Malachi Starks gonna be great. Mike Green probably is gonna be great despite his off the field issues. As long as he can keep his hands off folks, he should be all right.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't fix the problem. The problem is not talent. The problem is
on the defensive side of the ball.
The problem isn't talent across the fucking board. The problem is having your thumb in your ass when the game is on the line.
Well, shoot. I mean, the draft ain't gonna fix that, bro. Yeah, the draft ain't
gonna fix that. That's a completely different issue that we don't have enough time to talk about because the Doc Rivers of the NFL has resided in Baltimore since about 2007.
Hey man, stop! Hey man, don't do that man like that.
The Doc Rivers and I'm gonna say that shit again. The Doc Rivers of the NFL has been in fucking Baltimore since about 2007.
Bro.
That nigga gets by just off getting there.
You got Jordan in your fucking conference. Ain't nobody gonna blame him for that.
I can blame him for it, god damn it. How the fuck you beat Tom Brady multiple times?
But you got Jordan. I don't think you heard me.
You beat Brady.
You got Jordan in your conference, nigga.
GOAT.
Look, hey, Charles.
No, we beat Jordan, nigga. We beat Jordan.
Charles from getting one. He kept Carr from getting. Look, he finna kept Josh from getting one. He finna keep Lamar from getting one. Hey, come on, Jet, call him out. Who else finna keep one? Prominent in the AFC. He finna keep Justin Herbert from getting one.
He
Joe
stopped
Burrow.
Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts.
that's it. He ain't stopped Jalen Hurts though.
He ain't in the AFC.
That
I mean,
ain't
he
the
met him in the
fucking
Super
point,
Bowl.
Draco.
Like,
You
you
know
know what I'm
damn
saying?
well what my point is. You know
Yeah.
motherfucking well what my point is.
He ain't in the
Yeah,
AFC.
he ain't worried
That's what
about
I'm
winning
saying.
the AFC. Wag try to get him a ring, bro. He ain't about winning the AFC North. He ain't about winning the AFC. He trying to win the whole kin caboodle.
They gotta lose, bro. Lamar
John
can't
Harbaugh.
do it.
No.
Lamar
John
love
Harbaugh with
Oh,
the
facing,
game.
I got you, Elo.
John
Apparently, Elo is
Harbaugh with
finna
the
join us.
game on the line is exactly what Doc Rivers is. He gonna call the dumbest shit possible and walk out of there with his mouth open. That's what he gonna do every time. Every
It's sent,
fucking
Elo.
time.
Bruh, why is you gonna blame Jim Harbaugh for Lamar nutting up in the playoffs?
No, hell no, fuck no, hell no, fuck no. You're not doing that either. You're not doing that either. I don't want to hear shit. No, Lamar didn't nut up. The nigga who said my gloves was wet is who nutted up.
I was about to say, I was gonna let you get
I
it out, but
debated
he
on
was
taking
finna
them off.
say it,
Why
man.
the fuck would you tell me that now? Why the fuck are you telling me that now?
2 turnovers. Yeah, I would have been in that situation.
Don't matter because the nigga threw the game winner and
the game
both of the
tire.
game winners.
I think that was the game tire, actually.
Hey,
but yeah,
if he did what he was supposed to do, he could have took a knee.
True that. You don't turn the ball
If
over.
my
You
aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. Either way.
Point is, he did make a mistake, and he did everything that he needed to do to make up for that mistake and put the team in a position to still go out there and win the game. He did do that.
Every
He made
time we
mistakes. He
ask
made up for mistakes.
every time we ask anybody
Sometimes
besides
it just
Lamar
goes that way.
Jackson to pull their head out their ass and make a play, what do?
Okay, hold on. Now let's talk.
Except Derrick Henry.
Let's talk about playoff ball, brother. We're not talking about regular season ball. Playoff ball, brother.
I'm aware.
His play does not go here. I don't give a fuck what you say. His play don't go here in the playoffs. It stays here. Sometimes it goes there. Lamar,
Who are you talking about, Lamar?
It stays about where he is. But you said it stays about where he always played, right? About where he always played and got him 2 MVPs.
It never rises. Never rises.
I mean,
in the playoffs, dog.
if you at a 10, it's hard to go to an 11, though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you at a 10, like,
I've seen other.
What more do you want the nigga to do? Y'all did the same shit that second time. I can't remember who the fuck we played.
Why you
nigga had 500 yards and y'all still blame him. I don't know what more you want the nigga in number 8 in the number 8 jersey.
No. I'm not putting the blame all on him. I'm pointing out things that he did wrong in that game. Don't you put it all on that coach, because that coach ain't go out there and fumble the ball. The coach ain't go out there and throw
he sure did not.
That's what I'm telling
you. Lamar
didn't
Lamar didn't stop running the ball with Derrick Henry.
Playoffs, bro. You know
Lamar didn't stop running the ball
and get the ball away.
Lamar didn't stop running the ball.
My guy. So we can't put that on Harbaugh. Go make a fucking play on the field. He did damn sure right. He did everything he was supposed to do the rest of the game. But had you do everything you're supposed to do the entire game, or had you protected the ball the entire game, you went and fucking needed that. I don't believe.
The quarterback on the other side had the same amount of turnovers and got praised.
I mean, that's just one of the things, yeah.
Who?
Josh Allen, he got 2 turnovers that game, too.
Josh Allen had turnovers that game, too, in the first half. In the first half. And you know what John Harbaugh dumbass did after he got the ball?
Y'all should lead the points.
Because John Harbaugh, thank you, Draco, it sure didn't lead the points when we got those turnovers because John Harbaugh nutted up.
One of them.
One of them didn't.
I think one of them did, but yeah, no. I mean, like I said, man, I'm with you, Wag, man. I think that Lamar Jackson, he did fuck up, but he did more than enough to make up for those fuck ups. Like, you can't expect somebody just to be perfect for the entire 60 minutes of a football game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a fuck up here and there. It's just how you respond to it.
And my point in saying this shit, bro, is what up, nigga? My point in saying this shit. Fuck up. Yeah. my point in saying this shit, bro, is if it's the same result and the same players every year, the same niggas making play, like it can't just be that we just that fucking unlucky every year, bro. It can't be. It's got to come down to something that somebody's not doing. And either we gonna say niggas is just nutting up in the clutch, or that's got to be a coaching issue because why are they having to make that play in the first place? Because it ain't always Lamar either.
Because we had 2 turnovers in the first half that led to points.
He dropped the game winner, Draco.
I was just saying, you said I thought you was asking a question. So I answered, my bad.
I mean, he did what he dropped the game winner. Like we all saw Mark Andrews drop the ball, bro.
It was a bucket.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was in that. It was in his hand.
Could have been a little better. He had to make him turn around.
Cool. Oh my God, it was an 8 out of a 10. It was an 8 out of a 10 pass. My bad.
I see what's going on.
It was 8 out. My bad. But as an all-pro tight end.
Hey man, 6.
Okay, fine. 6.5. Okay, fine. But as an all-pro tight end,
flip his hips like that.
As an all-pro tight end, you should make that catch.
You make that catch.
Like you make that catch, bro. As an all-pro tight end, you make that catch, bro.
It wasn't a great ball, but
what up, Elo?
What we talking about? But I know that play. I know that play.
I just gotta pick up his advocate a little bit. That's all.
Nah, you ain't gotta
it ain't all on Harbaugh. They want to get rid of Harbaugh so bad.
No. For sure, it's not all on Harbaugh.
It's a collection of things. It's a collection of things.
Yeah.
I just think that it starts with Harbaugh.
The same shit. Yeah, Joe Flacco won the Super Bowl, but once that nigga kept fucking up, it was like, all right, it's time.
I'd take a Harbaugh down to New Orleans, nigga. Send him.
You can have him.
Sure, I'm sure you would. You take anything goddamn New Orleans right now, goddamn. You need some everything.
You can have him. Y'all can have him. You know what?
Since Elo,
y'all can have him and Justin Tucker. Y'all can have him and Justin Tucker on the package deal.
Since we got Elo here, man, Elo as our resident world champion Eagles fan, EAGLES. So how are you feeling about the draft so far?
Hey man, stop playing my boy too, man. Other than that, it's been sweet. I like it, but stop playing with two, man.
Yeah, that shit kind of ridiculous at this point, bro. Because we going on pick what? We about to be on pick 90.
81 right now. Bengals.
Okay, we on pick 80 something.
Oh, 82. My bad. 82. My bad. They just made their pick. We on 82.
They playing with two. I think I don't know what's going on, but.
Man, they send
like, did he fuck somebody's mom? Like I'm not understanding why he is just plummeting at this point.
Brian pissed somebody off.
Had to.
He done pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, he been pissing people off for a
long
time.
He been pissing people off.
It be like that when you don't conform. Eagles, I like our picks, man. We lost Josh Sweat. We went back and pick up Jihad. I love it. I'm not expecting him to come in and give us Josh Sweat production, but
not for
I just need him, to hold down the fort because Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis gonna do their thing. We expecting Nico Dean to do their thing, so it's gonna take a lot of pressure off of him as well. So, the Eagles, as far as the Eagles go, I love our picks. We gonna go ACC heavy on defense.
Smartest thing ever, huh?
And special teams.
Right, smartest thing ever, bro. Like Howie says, bro, like these guys been the best since they stepped foot in the college world. I'm just gonna keep picking them. Like if you just gonna keep letting them fall to me, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna take the best available, and that's the beauty of once you have gotten a team, and like you have, because they really don't have a need. Like the Eagles don't really have a need, any position that they just need to feel that they just need to upgrade.
Yeah, defensively.
So now it's just pick the best available. You know what I'm saying? Pick the best guys.
We are lacking on defense, to be honest, and that's just.
I mean, well, because you lost some talent, so yeah, you trying to replace talent and stuff. So, but I mean,
like you say, it ain't no major deficiency.
Yeah, it's just whatever. We got my boy Swank in the building. He hoping and praying that Shedeur goes to the Steelers at 83.
Keep on praying, my brother. Keep on.
So we gonna see. We at 82 right now. Tennessee, the pick is in. They ain't announced it yet. My TV might be delayed though. I don't know what y'all seeing, but you know what I'm saying. I'm still waiting on 82 to be shown. Yeah,
Shedeur just to be. So I kind of like that. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, Shedeur to the Steelers. I like that. I mean, at this point, it's between Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
I don't
Like,
think
you
he
know what
gonna
I'm
Pittsburgh,
saying?
Cleveland. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Cleveland. No, I'm teams are gonna take him right now.
Yeah.
I don't
So
Or
think
New
he
it
York.
going I don't
But if
think he
he go
going
to
to
New York,
Pittsburgh.
he got
He'll
Jackson
scare
Dart. They
Aaron
just went
Rodgers
and got
away.
they traded up for Jackson Dart. I don't think he going to New York.
oh, they did take Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
He did. He did.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did.
One
They
He did.
traded
positive,
up. They traded back up into the first
That's
round to
second
go get
quarterback
him.
on the board.
Yep.
one
Tyler Sharp
positive,
disrespectful.
Disrespectful as fuck, bro.
bro. One, don't get me started on that shit, bro. One positive I feel like we can take away from this shit is at least that nigga not gonna have to go to a necessarily a shitty situation and have the pressure of being that guy. Because at this point, him getting picked is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like if we on the third round, you know what I'm saying? He don't
Mm-hmm.
get picked at this point. It's like, all right, well, fuck it.
It's
You know
still
what I'm
He's
saying?
shit
not going
teams in
third
the
round,
draft.
sadly. He's
It's
not
still
going third round.
it's nah, he's not. I don't think he's going to the Steelers, bro. I don't if he go to the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers does not go to the Steelers. Shador is too much of a
Man,
personality.
he
Man,
waiting. Man, he
the
need to go ahead
Steelers
and hang
pick
it
up
up
Aaron
anyway.
Rodgers, fire the GM, fire the head coach. Got
I,
what the name of that family? Get them up out the office. I'm talking
Runis.
about fire everybody. Yeah, get them out of there.
Runis.
Caleb Johnson
as
to
a
Tennessee. I
Ravens
like
fan,
that.
yeah, make sure. As a Ravens
If they
fan, I
get
want this
Caleb
shit to happen.
Johnson, then that means that the Titans have had a really good draft. If they get Caleb, they went
Kevin
Kevin
I ain't
Winston,
never
Wentz.
gonna hold you though. I'm scared of the Giants. I don't know what y'all cooking up.
Hey,
They ain't gonna be able
boy,
to score.
they snapping.
They ain't
that
gonna be
defense
able to score.
stupid
But
though.
that defense gonna be nasty.
Abdul
Boy,
Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau,
that's
and
one
Brian
thing winning the draft right now.
and Dex. Shit.
That's a mean defensive line. They
They
gonna
gonna be
stop that damn
hey.
tush push one way
That's
or
how they
another.
win their
Goddamn.
Super Bowls. A mediocre
They
Yeah.
ain't gonna
quarterback.
stop the tush
And
push,
5
but they might
defensive
not
line.
let you get to it.
That listen. That's how the Giants win Super Bowls.
Mm.
Disgusting
I
defensive
care for
line.
my quarterback because we got to play them 2 times a year, and you were sitting duck back there with them 2 dogs they got coming off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And add an
It
extra
just
tight
ain't
end.
the edge. They got a D line, period.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Add a
They
tight end.
respect their defense. But if you go back to when they did win their Super Bowl, yeah, Eli had his little run or whatever, but it was really their defense, bro.
That
Always.
defense got them to the playoffs.
Always.
That each
Okay.
time that they went to the Super Bowl, Michael Strahan year, Osa Human Yor, like they was very defensively heavy. What his
Bart,
name was, Amani
Bart was on
Toomer.
that D.
I mean that Amani Toomer year. What his name? Rondé Barber. Like they was nice on defense, cuz.
Nice as hell, bro. Like there's been very few Super Bowl winners that didn't have a, you know what I'm saying, good line. Even my own team, both times we won, the D line was
Steelers just took.
goddamn good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's always been my philosophy.
The
That's
Steelers just took Caleb Johnson, running back from Iowa.
Are you shitting me? A running back who split carries. Okay. Anyway, that's what I feel like you need to build your team. You need a defensive line specifically. You got
Here go the
if you can
Steelers.
just get pressure with
they
fuck.
went Caleb Johnson. Hey man, Shador might not
I
get
don't even
drafted,
think
bro.
they're watching this shit no more.
I don't
Shador
think he
might
gives
not
a
get
fuck
drafted,
for real.
broski.
Because it ain't like he poor if he don't make it.
Yeah,
No, you're not for it. You straight
He's not
regardless.
poor.
but
I
it's
mean,
I don't
crazy,
think he
bro.
gives a fuck.
Like,
Bro, that's disrespectful, dog. Like,
It is very
man,
disrespectful.
He
It's
can get
incredible.
drafted somewhere, but at this point, it's like where? And because I believe some teams are gonna be afraid to even give him a 6 or 7 round pick or a
Yeah.
free agent deal because he's going to come in and take your starting job.
bro, they
If
finna
you're
get
not
Hey,
Josh
but
Allen, Pat Mahomes,
he gonna
Lamar,
make you look dumb for waiting that long. He gonna make
if you're
whoever.
not Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, Lamar, or Jalen or
mm-hmm,
Joey B, you in
mm-hmm.
trouble.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because
so
he definitely
confused.
gonna have something to prove.
Kyler,
Hey,
I
Caleb
say
Johnson
no. He
decent
might
though.
could start over
Caleb
Kyler.
Johnson decent, cause he played at Iowa. You know they don't do nothing but run the ball, but you know what I'm saying. He decent, cause he's not a bad running back at all. Like,
You better
especially
than
like the
what they
first
had.
couple of weeks of the season, bro.
Y'all
Like he was
basically
carrying
with
that
Caleb
Iowa offense.
Johnson. With Caleb Johnson, they basically getting Najee Harris, but smaller and with knees.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like he can find the hole. Can he see?
Yeah.
No,
Because Najee can see.
Yeah.
no, ain't no Najee. I don't know.
I don't think he's as fast as Najee, but you know what I'm saying. And
They ain't saying Najee ran full speed in how long?
Yeah,
Najee
it's
really
been a
ain't
minute
that
though. Yeah,
fast.
you
But
right.
Najee ran a 4.5. He was late 4.5. 4.5.
I
Watch his
doubt that he
film.
was that. I doubt that
Watch
he was
his
that
film.
fast.
He's not that fast.
Yeah.
I think Najee more game speed than anything though.
He's not
Yeah.
that.
You know what I'm saying? He's not no Najee at all. I don't see Najee when I look at
In this bag, you will find
yeah.
an
But I
eraser.
do think that
It's
Caleb
that
Johnson
slash and
straight, like
running
he
style,
decent.
and he's
Yeah,
physical though.
he decent. You ain't gonna be too
Who?
mad at him once you watch him play.
Caleb
Caleb.
I
Johnson.
mean, you still gonna be like, damn, we should have had Shadur, but you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna be bad.
The Bucks got they picking. Who the Bucks got
Wait,
quarterback? Baker. They got
Baker,
Baker.
yeah.
Hey man.
Baker.
Then they gave him a contract too.
Mm-hmm.
He had the best statistical year of his career. I think they did.
Yeah.
Send
He
Baker
signed a
packing,
3 year.
man. Go get two.
Somebody got to go get two, man, at some point, bro.
Don't fuck around and let Sean McVay get him. Is all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Don't
Him
you
and
fuck around and let Sean McVay
Hey,
get that
Matt
nigga,
Stafford
him,
can't
Tay
play for
Adams, and
forever.
what their name is, Puka Nakua.
Uh-huh.
bruh. Don't you fuck around and let Sean. Listen, don't do it. It's gonna hurt
Oh, New
real
England traded a
bad.
pick to Kansas City. Who Kansas City to
I
moved
think the
up to
biggest
get?
play that they could have put on his name was he held on to the ball too long. But bro, that's because I'm trying to make a play. Tell somebody to get open.
It's because I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to make a play, and I had to scramble from the time the ball was snapped because
That part too. He
I have
got
Yeah.
one
five
of the
line
worst O lines in college football
With no run game, bro.
with no
because their
run
run
game.
game was a nigga. Their leading rusher had what, like 700 yards, maybe.
If that, if that, bro. Like they
But
had
Maybe.
a
that's 2 years.
non-existent run
That's
game.
what I was finna say. Like
They had a
maybe.
non-existent run game.
Which that's what pray for that boy Juju Lewis because I don't know what's finna happen with that nigga.
No, they've been building their O line though, but I don't think
I
Yeah.
get
Juju
you.
will start this year. I think better from Liberty will start. I
I
can't
hear
remember his name. And then
Oh, I
Juju will
know who you
take over
talking
on the
about, but
back
yeah, I
end.
can't remember his name right now.
I hear
O
you.
line was better than it was his first year.
Yeah, I
This
mean
year,
it's
first
been
year.
getting better, but it still
I
ain't
know we on
good.
Yeah, they building it.
draft and we talking about motherfucking Shadur and all these niggas but this draft, can we all just kind of come to a consensus and agree that talent wise from top to bottom, this is kind of a mid draft. Like it's
Yeah,
really
For
not.
it's
sure.
very like
Good.
For
kind of
sure.
position heavy.
Um, and to kind of pivot, I just want to mention this shit. Y'all niggas think about who gonna get picked next year. That 26 draft is gonna be fucking loaded, low key. At least at the top. When you think about who's gonna be eligible.
You talking about 26 draft? Look at the 27 draft.
27
27,
stupid,
that's the
bro.
one I'm
27
waiting
might
on.
be the best draft of all time if it
Yeah,
work out that way.
27, that's the one
That
I'm
one gonna
gonna
be
be waiting
crazy.
on.
Because that's the Ryan Williams, Jeremiah
Jeremiah
Smith,
Smith.
Dylan Stewart.
Yup.
Ooh shit. Just off that alone.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real nice draft. And they say that Arch Manning, if he stay for his senior year, which they saying that he will, because Peyton and Eli, they both stay for their senior years as
Bruh.
well. So
That draft
And I
we'll
don't see
see.
Arch
possibly be
really
insane.
lighting it up this year. I think he have a good year, but I don't think he lighted up to where he got first
Oh
round
no, he
potential.
gonna have. You know what kind of stats he gonna have? I feel like as far as like comparable, I think he gonna have. And I know they don't play nowhere near the same, so this is not what I'm saying when I say this shit. But niggas forget Arch do got some wheels. I feel like he gonna have like them first year Jalen Mills.
Man,
I don't think nobody forgot. He was running the fucking
when Arch got up out of that boy,
Nigga, he
who
got some
did
wheels on it. I think he can have them freshman year Jalen Hurts stats where he had about, you know what I'm saying, 3,000 passing.
We went
You
from
know,
white man can't jump to goddamn that boy slide.
that right. 700-800 yards rushing. I think he can do that. I think he
they
can have
brought him in the
3,800.
game. The man was running just straight bootleg left, nigga.
He was, bro. They were literally doing him how high school. You know how Jo used to do that shit when Vakakis was there. They just put their biggest, fastest, tallest nigga back
Oh,
there.
okay. I went now. Let me calm down.
They just get about their biggest, strongest nigga and snap. I hated coaching against that shit, bro.
That one in just for Cactus. That was goddamn Jo since our quarterback ain't been eligible since 2009.
The facts. I ain't even gonna hold you since I was in high school, bro. That they've been
Jack
just putting.
Sawyer ain't been picked yet.
You
Hey,
said what?
who?
Cause
Jack Sawyer ain't been picked yet either.
Yeah,
No,
he
but I
went to
want to
Carolina.
get
He went to
if
Carolina.
don't let the Ravens fuck around and get to that pick.
No, he already gone to the Panthers.
He did.
Yeah, that was their
That's-
second round pick.
Damn.
That's a good pick.
I like Jack Sawyer. Another one people overthought. People was overthinking
Wait,
Tyler
hold on, wait,
Booker and
time out. Were you talking about Jack Sawyer or you talking about Nick Scarleton?
No,
Jack Sawyer.
Oh, okay, never mind. Jack Sawyer, I don't think has been picked yet. My
Carolina had
bad.
a good draft
I
too.
heard Nick Scarleton.
They've
My
having a
bad.
good
That's
one.
my bad. That's my bad.
Okay, so Jack Sawyer's on the board.
Yeah, my
That's
bad.
crazy.
My bad. I
Cleveland need to go
completely
get that boy.
misheard y'all.
Cleveland need to go
I
get
think
that.
who else Carolina took Nick Sproden, and then I think they took
T-Mac.
McMillan too. Then
Yeah,
They
T-Mac.
did. They got two of his one. Which I think that also works out so much better for Leggett.
Princely. Yeah, then Princely.
I think that works out so much better for Leggett not having to be a number one. Because him and Ted on the outside with Jatavion Sanders playing tight end.
I want that nigga that's eating that coon meat to be my number one.
That's a big ass receiving court. That's a big ass receiving court too, though. You know what I'm saying?
That boy that eating coon
Big
meat.
Yankee fan,
You ain't gonna do nothing with that.
Fried squirrel.
Big Yankee fan.
Ain't
That
nothing
boy
wrong
was
with
a
no
monster in
fried
South
squirrel.
Carolina.
Y'all
It's
don't
so
know
underrated. Not talked about for real. They just made plays, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
Yeah,
all
they
these
don't look like
quarterbacks that
Jack
we
Sawyer.
thought
Yeah,
these
Jack
40
Sawyer
would
ain't
have
been
been
picked
gone
yet.
already.
I had to check real quick.
Bro, ain't nobody taking no quarterback, bro.
If Will Howard gets picked before Shador, I know something.
It don't matter now, nigga. They took Tyler Show.
I think they took Tyler
That's
Show.
your
It's
team.
over with.
You
That's
might as well double up on the quarterbacks,
The
truth be
Saints
told.
always do. Y'all
At
took
this point, I don't even care where you go. Like, y'all took Tyler Show, bro. I've seen so many clips of Tyler Show, like, oh shit, don't hit me here.
Yeah, like
no, dead ass. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Like, no, like that's not the shit, bro. That nigga terrible. Like, I'm sorry, I just gotta go off on this tangent for a second. That nigga is awful. They've been trying to push that agenda since last year. Oh, he's coming back. He's tall. He's got a big arm. He's a guy. Watch him this year at Louisville. I did. He sucked ass.
He didn't.
I ain't trying to talk about Shador too much, but I will say this. For him to be top 5 in every quarterback statistic there is, and him to fall to the 4th round,
maybe the 5th
or lower,
maybe 5th.
Man, it's politics, bro. Like they are sending a message. They done blackballed this man from the jump.
This has nothing.
You don't run this
shit.
Nothing to do with
You
football.
do not
This
run
has
this
nothing
shit.
to do with football.
Your daddy don't run this shit. Your last name don't run this shit. Man,
this is I'm gonna prove a point. I'm gonna prove a point.
This is that don't bring that well off media shit around here.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Keep Junior ass in Boulder, nigga.
Yep.
Yeah. Essentially, if you want to play in this league, you finna be a backup. You said you ain't never had to get it out the mud. We finna show you what getting it out the mud is, motherfucker. And the crazy thing is that man really don't have to do that. He can say, fuck the NFL, go play in the CFL right now, probably be the highest paid player. You telling me all I got to do is stand back?
Light it up.
I'm talking about you telling this nigga he gets to play football the easy way. All I gotta do is sit up here and throw that bitch 40 yards at a time. I can do that.
Outside of him, fuck 2 right now. That boy Travis went to a great situation, bro.
That's a pretty nice one.
Who wins that trade? Cleveland or Jacksonville?
Cleveland.
What did Cleveland pick up again?
Yeah, I was gonna say
from Michigan, D Taco.
The Mason
They
Grant.
also got.
But I was talking about what picks did they get?
2 from.
No. Yeah, I can say they got 2 more picks, and then I think they got the 1st round pick next year.
They got their second. They had got Jacksonville's 2nd round pick too. They had a couple picks. They had 2 and 5 in round 2. Cleveland did.
That's tough, but right now I believe Jacksonville trying to get in win now mode.
With Trevor Lawrence, okay.
Yeah, if you say so.
I ain't saying nothing about Trevor. I've never been a Trevor fan. Trevor been getting his head whooped by Justin Fields since they was in high school.
Since they was in high school.
Justin Fields has been beating that man's ass head to head since high school, bro.
Justin Fields got to get his confidence back, though. I don't think
he does. He does have to get his
How long we gonna blame Urban Meyer, bro? How long that was 5 years ago now. How long we gonna blame Urban Meyer for that?
What you talking about?
He shook his confidence. Okay.
I'm talking the NFL shook his confidence. What is you talking about?
Oh, I thought you were one of them people that was on that Urban Meyer ruin.
Chicago fucked his confidence. Hell no. Urban ain't They got to the next championship game. What?
No. I'm talking about Urban Meyer. With not Justin Fields, like he's gonna be fine. I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence because a lot of
Trevor. Oh no.
A lot of people still give him the excuse to, oh well, you know that like having to completely rebuild after you were already
he had
rebuilt.
a hell of a year the next year.
Like, like having to completely rebuild after already having to rebuild the one time because
Did I lose somebody?
Situation, that don't mean.
We lost you.
Yeah, we lost
you. Me?
No,
No,
we don't see you, but we can hear you.
I'm looking at
There we go.
that.
Okay, there you go. You back now. Oh, you left again. I don't know. But yeah, though, man.
All right, let me close it and come back.
I like Green Bay taking my boy out of Texas first round.
I like Savion Williams going to the Packers. The Packers got 6 receivers and they all the same person, but that shit works for Jordan Love.
Wait, what just happened?
They got Savion Williams
from
TCU.
No one.
Oh, okay. I see highlights. My bad. Never mind.
Oh no, they somebody else highlight.
No, I'm looking at Shador highlight. My shit must be a little slow then.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but you watching on NFL Network? You watching on ESPN too?
ESPN.
Okay.
I'm watching on ESPN too, and I ain't seen Shador. So is he finna get drafted? Did you just forecast that, nigga? Oh, they got the big receiver from TCU, not the small.
I think they're just showing the nigga highlights.
He's still the best available, but you know what I'm saying. So they probably still talking about it. I got that shit muted. I don't want to hear them shit on my boy. So you know what I'm saying. I got that shit muted.
What was we talking about a second ago?
I'll try to talk about this shit. The Packers got a good ass draft. I know they ain't got shit but receivers, but
they need.
They got Dontavian Wicks. They got
no, they got my boy from Texas.
They got Jaden Reed. They already had Dontavian Wicks and Jaden Reed. Now them nigga got Matthew Golden and Savion Williams out of TCU, which I don't know if you watched much of TCU this year. They wasn't good, but that nigga was.
They always keep receiving the cut.
Savion was, and he ain't like Quentin Johnston, sorry, because you know Quentin Johnston was just big and fast. He can't kick. Yeah. Savion got soft hands and big, so that nigga he gonna end up being nice, bro.
I'm weak. Look at that shit. They say Shador got a prank call, bro. I'm hollering.
I saw that shit.
That's starting to piss me off, actually.
Bruh, I'm talking about they doing that boy wrong, cuz.
Like that, somebody gonna bust hell wide open for doing this.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's your politics. I hate to see it, but we ain't gonna sit here and act like it ain't politics stuff.
Hate this. We 2 picks away from Baltimore.
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy? At this point, Shiloh gonna get drafted first.
Hey, do you know how mad I'm gonna be if Shiloh
get drafted before Shador, cuz?
Do you know how I'm gonna be outside? Never mind, I ain't trying to go to jail. All I'm gonna say is gasoline and matches. Gasoline and matches is all I'm gonna say. Because ain't no fucking way you think Shiloh Sanders is better at anything. Fuck defense. Better at anything football related than Shador.
He's been a drum major.
Because I bet you if you put Shador ass back there at safety, he at least ain't gonna get ran the fuck over every play and be slow. How you behind the ball?
With the top, with their 2 picks in the second.
I don't know.
Who did Cleveland pick with their two draft picks in the second round?
They picked.
Give me 1 second.
I want to say they traded out of one of them.
Did they traded back?
Let's see. Second, no, they got Carson Schwitz.
Oh, Carson Schwitz.
Yeah, that guy, linebacker out of UCLA, and they got Quinshon Judkins. Yeah, he got a weird ass name, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Quinshon Judkins, running back.
Oh, they got Quinshon.
Yeah, they got Quinshon.
Another 1-2 punch with
Yeah, and they got Quinshon. That shit.
Ooh. They still got the other running back. Not Kareem Hunt. Chubb. There we go. Thank you. They still got him. He got to be old now, bro. How old is he?
Nah,
he got to be old now.
He ain't that old. What I'm talking about? He's about 28, 29, something like that.
Okay, that ain't.
He might be younger than that, actually. He might be like 26, 27.
Can't be that young.
Look it up.
I'm finna.
Who we talking about?
Nick Chubb. How old is Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb been in the league
about 5 years.
I feel like
closer to 30. I feel like
he'd have been in the league for a minute.
Yeah, but with Sony Michel. How long Sony Michel was supposed to be?
He retired. Sony Michel to retire, bro.
Yeah, he was the year before, I thought.
Nah, he was saying yes.
Nick Chubb was
They
born
were
in
the same year.
'95.
No, Sony
Yeah,
and
they were
Michelle. Sony came out with Nick Chubb.
So he
18. It
turned
was
30 this year.
2018. It
Yeah,
was
he turned 30
Oh,
this
2018.
did he
year.
come out together? No, they came out together. Cause
They
Sony
came
was a
out
year
together
before him.
after that Alabama loss. They said fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. He back. Chubb
Oh,
turned 30.
his
You
year.
still not here.
Right, he was the
We can
one
hear
getting
you
picked
though,
because
bro.
they were
You just want to
trying not
say
to
like we
put
can
that
hear
tear
you,
on
but
because Nick Chubb had already tore his knee once in college.
Nick Chubb came out in 18.
Both of them came out in 18.
but yeah, he's still there. He's still there. He's still there.
Did he come out?
He is turning 30
Yeah,
this
he
year
came
though.
out 18. He came
I
out
told
18.
you. I told both. They came out same year. He was Sony Michelle. I think got there a year before Nick though. That's what y'all think.
No, Sonny Michelle got that. He got that work that year that Nick hurt his leg, hurt his knee, I believe.
So he tore his ACL. Sony was
Sony
a
got
fresh.
hurt too.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Sony getting hurt?
Hey man,
Both
Sonny
of them
was
got
nice
hurt
for his
the same year
his
again. I feel
one
like
1 year and a half. Sonny was nice.
In New England, his rookie year was his best
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
that was
You
still
know what I'm
being
talking about.
a dickhead.
You know what I'm talking about.
Being a dickhead though, because Bill Belichick is good for using a running back for 1 year and then that nigga never being heard of again. Think about all the random niggas they've had rush for 1,000 yards or have 1,000 all-purpose yards, and it'd be the most who? Brandon Bolden, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, Danny Wood. Like, who the fuck are these people? But them niggas be going off.
I need for Jared Jones to put Steven on block.
Oh, I thought you
And
said
to go and get that boy from Boulder. That's what I need, dog.
which boy from Boulder?
The only one. He's not from Boulder, but he's in Boulder. He played in Boulder.
Which
I'm
one?
sorry. Are we talking? Did you say Jerry Jones as in Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah.
That'd be a media
To do
shit
what?
show. That'd be a
To
media
do
shit
what?
show.
That
To go
mulatto
get
MAGA
two.
man is not getting unseated as long as Jerry Jones draws breath. He's a good one. He ain't gonna let him. No,
Yeah.
hell no. That's his favorite horse. He ain't gonna let that one out the stable. That's his favorite Negro
Not his
right there.
favorite horse.
So look, check this.
That's what he is, a mulatto MAGA man. He raised by a white woman.
Shut up, bro.
No. Absolutely not. I will not.
That's who the Rams gonna get. Because Rams need a backup quarterback.
If the Rams get Shador, pack it up.
They're not going to get Shador.
Pack it up if the Rams get Shador.
They're not getting him.
You got to replace Stafford sometime. You got to replace Stafford sometime. And what are you losing drafting him in the 4th round? What are you losing?
Ain't losing much, bro.
What are you losing? And you Sean McVay. You can't turn that around. Shit.
You ain't going to get him, bro. I think the personality is far too big to be a backup. He gonna command too much attention, bro. Reporters gonna be trying to talk to that man.
You got Josina. Yeah, I fucks with Josina Anderson. That's my girl. She
Josina,
talked the her Ravens news always spot on. She said we were getting Derrick Henry before we got him.
She be knowing.
I fucks with Josina Anderson.
Who the heck is this?
Oh, the Rams would be. I'd love for the Rams to get him because that would be the ultimate. I also wouldn't mind if somebody like the Rams got Jalen Milroe, because if anybody can fix that nigga, okay. Well, no, that's how we'll know if Jalen Milroe is cooked goods or not. Because if Sean McVay can't fix you, I don't know.
Nah, yeah,
I don't know. It might be raps if Sean McVay can't fix you.
Or Kyle Shanahan, but
or Kyle's out. You know what? I'm not mad if he goes to San Francisco.
Somebody going to San Fran, bro.
Yeah, I know, because they got. I mean, once you strike lightning on a quarterback in the 7th round, you are a level of cocky with your drafting that you ain't gonna even consider no shit like that.
Look. You better thank the motherfucking heavens too, because you move heaven and earth to go get Trey Lance, and that didn't work.
Boy, because if you wasn't right, if your draft didn't basically go in reverse, because if you go back and look at their best picks, all their best picks was like day 4 picks that shit. Because I think Tafanga was like a day 4 pick that year or some shit too. Like All their best niggas came on like the last day of the draft when niggas sitting up there in sweatpants with reading glasses on, like, fuck it, that one. Like, they got lucky as hell. You right, because they first 3 rounds kind of was ass. Trey Lance, which, quick sidebar on that, him not panning out broke my brain, because I thought I knew what I saw on that one.
He ain't necessarily got a chance. He's been injured.
I know, but even in his little bitty chances, I haven't even seen something that gives me anything close to hope that, like, yeah, this guy can be a good quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who are you talking about now?
Trey Lance.
Oh, yeah, I was
because that was that year, that, after COVID year, the 2021, like where they was like, shit. Oh, the 49ers did all this trade number 3, and Bama fan was like, he did it to draft Mac Jones, and I said, stop. He did it.
We also gotta blame a little bit on Carson Wentz. What he came 2 years after Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz, Easton Stick, and Trey Lance. Oh, Carson.
I still like Carson Wentz, bro.
I do too.
Them North Dakota State quarterbacks, bro. They had a little run for a second.
But Easton Stick and Trey Lance owe Carson Wentz a lot of money, because he's the only reason why North Dakota State quarterbacks, like, no matter how sorry they might be, they gonna get a look, because they're gonna be like, well, he did come from North Dakota State. Let's see if he can play. Like, it's weird. It's like a Penn State linebacker. It's like, you got to look at that nigga at least.
Hey, y'all got Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Cooper Rush was a solid backup, man.
Niggas went got cool.
I mean, we couldn't keep paying Josh Johnson. I'd be good and got damned if we could pick back up, what's his sorry ass name that went to Miami? Tyler Huntley. I'd be fucking hell no.
The thing with that is, though, you have to change.
We picked Josiah Stewart. Oh no, we got Emory Jones. Fuck. I didn't want Emory Jones. He's fat.
Lamar's. You absolutely.
We got that guard from LSU. Great. We picked me up.
I like Emory Jones.
That nigga said we picked me up.
That's what he said.
We drafted me. Great. That's what I did.
In the league.
I keep being reincarnated through different niggas. It's weird. At first it was Jason Peters. Niggas, I don't see this. A nigga tell me I look like a lot of fat, dark-skinned niggas, but Jason Peters is the one I don't see.
No, your ass look like Mark Henry, the late Mark Henry with the bald head.
Go to hell.
That nigga said Mark Henry.
Go to hell. Not look like Mark Henry. I don't see that one either. I do not look like Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
I got more eyes than that nigga. His eyes are like slits. I know my eyes ain't big, but they ain't that little.
Yeah, you lost weight. Priest.
Little niggas.
I ain't see the freak.
Freak ass boy.
What you got going?
Yeah, what you got?
I got my camera out, my phone on charge. I'm trapping off the phone tonight.
This nigga here. D, what you laughing at, cuz? Don't start with me, D.
I can't see no chats. I can't see nothing, but we trapping off the phone though.
Hey, we still hear you, cuz as long as you can still hear us and we can hear you.
We can hear you, you hear us. Hosanna, praise to be.
I ain't tapped in on the chat. I love y'all, but hey, it is what it is.
What did I say I was doing?
No, Jalen Miro feel like
How the fuck is Xavier? Pause. How the fuck is Xavier Watt still available?
I'm still trying to figure out why Isaiah Bond still available.
You know why Isaiah Bond still available?
Must be the money.
You know why Isaiah Bond still available.
I don't know why Isaiah Bond still available.
Nah, this draft is funky, bro. This draft weird.
Ass. I'm so ready to get the next year's draft. That's why the best thing you could be right now is a team that picked in the late part of the rounds, because you probably got the best value.
They're the ones who be getting the best picks.
Yeah, because you probably got the best value.
Tennessee, they trying to put something together.
But it's not much you can do on the fly in this year's draft either.
Oh, no, not at all. But they got Calvin Ridley.
Hey,
Milroe. No way, Milroe. I'm sorry, hello, but Milroe just got picked before Shadur.
Yeah,
okay.
I was just gonna wait till y'all stop talking.
But hey, I'll take it though.
That's crazy.
That's nuts, bro.
Okay.
Who the coach in Seattle?
Good.
It don't matter.
Nah. Dude.
Mike McDonald.
Okay. Mike McDonald.
I know that
That's
name from
crazy.
where he was at before.
That's honestly
Y'all
nuts.
took Jalen Milroe over to. Okay.
You
Somebody
could be
else
a
pointed
Seahawks
this
fan
out.
again.
Somebody else pointed out that maybe they're leaning towards a more athletic build at quarterback. And it kind of makes sense because a lot of quarterbacks in the league, they can actually move. Shador's not your most athletic, but
Oh
for
no,
him to
he's not.
slide as much as he's sliding,
He's not
For a
really
black
that
dude, that is
athletic.
kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. For a black
he
quarterback, that
definitely
is kind
plays
of
like an
crazy.
athletic white boy, but I don't know if I could have said
Yeah.
that, but it is what
I
it is.
mean, you said it
No,
now.
that's
It's said now.
no.
Hey
He
man, we
played
finna
like
pull
No,
up. We finna pull a
I,
2012. We finna pull a 2012
Not a
Washington,
bad
bro.
draft
We
right
finna
there.
get your door, dog. It's on the rack. We
he
finna.
pulls. Yeah, I can see that.
Seahawks not having a
I can
bad
see
draft at
y'all
all.
taking
I
two.
like them.
I can see y'all being that stupid. I can
Finna have to.
definitely see that.
First time
Hey,
we
y'all
get
got to get
Shador,
your
nigga,
door.
we gonna erase whatever Tyler did.
It's a
Tyler
waste
may
of
well
a.
hold the
But
ticket
it's
for the
not gonna
draft
be
pick up
like
Shador.
it's not gonna be like how Washington did, where both of them niggas was good. Like,
I don't expect him to be, bro. I just want Shador.
I mean, I hear
Said
you, but
Tyler
you
could go
gotta
wherever
you
he
gotta
want to
at
go.
least you gotta
One
at
of these
least
He
do
can
answers.
go
what we
pass out
did
Kai
and be
Kenny
able
in
to
the stands.
parlay. You gotta at least do what we did and be able to parlay your second quarterback for some picks. What picks is you fixing to get for Tyler Shook?
Nothing good.
Not the one you picked him with. Ain't nobody
It's
giving
funny.
you
They
a
just
second for
drafted
that
a
nigga.
quarterback. Mel say y'all still need a quarterback, man. Yeah, you might as well go Shador here.
Xavier Watson, Shador Sanders still being, and Josh Farmer, honestly, still being available. It's kind of crazy.
Josh Farmer don't surprise.
I forgot Quinn Ewers was in this
I
draft.
like Josh Sawyer. I mean, Josh Farmer. I
Y'all
like
ain't
Jack
getting
Sawyer too.
drafted.
His motor don't run high enough, bro. It just don't.
And you know, yeah, you're not wrong. And you know me with D lineman. If you ain't got no high motors of D lineman, even if you fat, you got
You play
you
when you
got
want to
not
play.
fat for 2 snaps a drive. That's all I need.
Bruh, this nigga Jalen Milroe went
Before
And the
Shador,
crazy part,
I don't
the
know.
crazy part is he didn't go to it. If Ryan Grubb was still the OC in Seattle, I'd have been like, okay, cool. Jalen might be all right. I don't know who the OC is, and I think it's one of Harbaugh's people because Mike McDonald's a Harbaugh product. So I think it's one of Harbaugh's people that's his OC. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, though, for Jalen Milroe. I know them niggas. Didn't they sign? Who did they sign for their quarterback?
Um,
Shoot.
Sam Darnold?
Reached
No.
out real quick.
nah.
Oh wait, Elo back.
Who did the Seahawks sign for their quarterback? Because they lost Geno. Geno's a Raider, right?
Yeah, Gino Raider. Hold on, let me go look.
Who the fuck is their quarterback? Because it wasn't Clint Kubiak's their OC. Oh goodness, that could be
I
really
don't
bad.
think they got Sam Donald. Sam Donald still with the Vikings, I think.
Nah, it's
No,
Sam Darnold. They got
oh,
Sam.
it is Sam Darnold.
They
Yeah,
got
so it's
Sam.
Sam Darnold and Clint Kubiak with Jalen. Yeah, they finna turn the nigga into a wide receiver because Clint Kubiak don't play that well. No,
And he
I'm
running
serious.
4-3?
Clint Kubiak racist as hell. He did not play that black quarterback shit like at all. Clint Kubiak do not play that running quarterback shit. It's over for my boy, and I hate it.
We
Clint
need
I can
Kubiak,
do
this.
a quick
Sam
NBA
Darnold. What the
crash
hell?
course
We just
real
naming
quick.
mediocre white boys now?
The NBA crash course, yeah, we can hit it.
I'll run a quick NBA crash course. Anyway, get well soon, man. If it ever happens when you blow up your whole organization at the end of the year. Jaws out, so y'all may as well just sit out the rest of this game. Jared Jackson, he hates rebounding for some odd reason.
He's allergic.
Yeah, it's over with for them. Anybody who on this chat who bets take under on Jared Jackson and the rebounds.
Every time.
That's money in the bank.
Every time.
So we got the Thunder
Not the
advancing.
Franz
Who else?
Wagner. Since you ain't gonna say nothing, that boy went
Franz
to cut it.
Wagner. Franz
Boston
Wagner is a
Vibes,
baller.
baby.
Franz Wagner is a baller, and Pablo is a baller.
Paulo was
If they
Girl,
can get somebody who can speed up the pace like a Trey Young or something,
brother. They got one
tweaking.
on the bench. They don't play him. Cole
yeah,
Anthony
they
is the
done
best
as
point guard
hell.
for Orlando.
Well, they
and he
got
don't
too
see
many
the
point
floor.
guards. They got too
Corey
many point
Joseph
guards.
shouldn't be starting, my nigga.
They got too many point guards.
But Cole
Right,
Anthony
here we
should be
go,
on the floor.
Brown.
Cole Anthony should be on the floor way more. Cole Anthony should be on the floor.
Who else? Oh yeah, the Nuggets. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's a
Joker
wrap for
don't
the
look like
Nuggets.
he's playing, bro. Like I don't.
And he's still getting triple doubles. He's pissed. He's by himself. These niggas ain't doing no building houses out there.
Jamal Murray dropping stuff like a motherfucker.
Jamal Murray has lost a step.
He can't stay healthy.
And he's not as quick as he was that Bubble. And that Bubble Jamal Murray is one of the greatest of all time.
Man.
Look, you know he got hurt in college and then came back and then got hurt again. It's the injuries, bro. I think they're starting to catch up with him.
Bubble Jamal is one of the greatest to ever touch a basketball.
But
I remember that duel between Spider and Jamal.
Bird, man.
Bubble Spider was a fool too, though.
I ain't gonna lie, the Bubble NBA is probably the best NBA to be in.
When niggas not distracted by pussy and alcohol and weed,
it's crazy what happens when you lock in.
Over in the cut. Let me make sure ain't nobody.
TJ Ward. That's what I've been thinking of. TJ Ward. What I'm talking about was a dog in the bubble.
Unstoppably. Like that nigga.
We ain't heard that nigga name since.
Speaking of
I've not heard that nigga since, but he was Jesus in the bubble. Like that.
I was just looking at that.
That's weird how it be, because that's how you know, like, some of this shit really do be a big distraction.
Nah, they lost 2-1.
Okay, they needed
Milwaukee by 16.
That desperately.
Milwaukee by 16.
This has been a very piss poor first round. And they doing them boys wrong. The Pacers played on ESPNU, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Some boys played on ESPNU.
That's depressing as fuck.
You was crazy.
That's like if your football game on my 68, you might as well not even turn that shit on.
It's high school.
Browns pick in. Browns pick in. What we got? Who we got?
We're in commercial right now.
Guess we're waiting on that shit to come on back.
Oh, Trevor Etienne is not a bad pickup for somebody this late too.
I think he's going 5. Round 5.
That's crazy.
I just wanted to tell you, I get well soon. Hey, Ja, don't play this last game.
Might as well, cuz.
There's no point. Go get healthy.
Throw another grenade to let them boys know they trash without you, girl. They are garbage. Bro, they blew a 25-point lead?
Made history.
Sad.
Made history.
Them boys are sad.
That's crazy because Memphis just 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Even
they're going to call the pick now.
Ain't no way y'all taking Quinn Ewers over Shedeur.
They might.
They took Dylan Gabriel.
What?
Hey, bro, if they took Dylan Gabriel.
What?
Ain't no way they took Dylan Gabriel for real.
Hold on. I think Elo shit like 20 seconds faster than mine.
Nah, cause he bullshit. He gotta be bullshit.
They took Dylan Gabriel, bro.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. 5'8" Dylan Gabriel.
System, but
I like Dylan.
Ain't no fucking way.
No,
that's crazy.
I don't think he's a changer by no means of anything. He's gonna be a reliable backup in the league for the next 15 years.
This boy 5'11",
200 pounds.
All right, bro. If y'all
say you 5'11", you 5'9".
Oh God, we're cleats on.
That boy is 5'8", boy. That boy is 5'8". All right, whatever, man.
Cleveland doing Cleveland things. I was right. That was gonna take QB. They just didn't take.
Shedeur getting stick to rapping. I just flooded out my wrist. Perfect time, man. Because the NFL shit.
That shit was terrible too. Like he needs to stick to football. That shit wasn't it.
Niggas a rapper, nigga.
He needs to stick to football. He need to go get Brian to write some lyrics, nigga.
Get Bucky to write him or something. Bucky got some punchline for his ass or something.
The Bucky voice sucks.
The Bucky voice do suck, but that nigga hard.
Crazy. Wait, drop off?
Yeah, he did. I don't know where he went. I don't think he tried to.
Oh, that's what I was just trying to say. I was like, did this nigga like dip or?
That
Nah,
boy is
this shit
Motherfucker
fucking
said,
making
crazy.
history.
told her, let's take a trip
Fancy.
to an island, took her to the kitchen.
That Dylan Gabriel over Shador is insane.
It's insane. Bro, a lot of these quarterbacks over should do is insane, but okay. It's going to be a lot of guys getting fired behind this one.
Man,
These Cleveland fans is saying this shit, picking Dylan Gabriel over.
that's crazy, bro.
All right, so we know he's not going to Patriots. We know he's not going to Jacksonville. We know he's not going to the Giants. That's
I
the next
mean,
three
shoot,
picks.
that's the fourth round. Cause I would say that's fourth round at best.
That's a fourth round. I mean, there's literally nowhere he can go, but
I mean, still New
who need
Orleans,
a
and I
quarterback?
mean, like to me, New Orleans and Cleveland still need a quarterback. I know they drafted quarterbacks, but like they're not good. So, well, Dylan
I
Gabriel
don't
might
think
be
they
okay,
double up.
We're
but
not going to
Tyler,
get him. Saints
I
ain't
don't
going to
think
get
so.
him.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna say
so.
I
But
don't
like
think they
now at this
double up.
point, man, this man might not get drafted for real. They might just be like, "Fuck you," like we ain't fucking with you.
I don't see him going to Steelers either, bro. Because I think
That's what
I
I'm
think they're
saying.
finna try to go veteran and get Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
We know get
Rodgers,
Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers and
So
Shador.
it's like shit, it ain't. I don't think he getting drafted, cuz.
Bro, I'm
But
telling you,
I wouldn't be mad at them. I wouldn't be mad if they did draft him and then go get Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers not coming if they draft him. That's what I'm saying. If they draft Shador, Aaron Rodgers is not coming.
And they need to be on the phone with him now. I'm going to pencil him in, get him to sign the contract. We finna fax this over.
What went over that
Don't
nigga
get this
head?
faxed over.
Mm-hmm.
He always putting something up for somebody else. He may well. Aaron Rodgers is one of
Hey, man,
those.
he
He's one of them
chasing
people
that
that's too
frog.
smart for his own good, bro.
He be hitting that shit. What that shit is Mike Tyson be hitting on? The frog shit. He be chasing that frog, man. He be high sometimes.
Licking toad.
Oh God.
That boy be licking toad, but no, he got that ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha. Oh,
They reportedly gave him a deadline of 48 hours before the draft. So if that's true, then and obviously we ain't hear nothing about him being signed. So that mean Rodgers ain't going to the Steelers?
A lot of people don't want to take that risk on him because he's talking about, I don't know, I may retire, I may play. Man,
Oh yeah, I mean I wouldn't
Aaron
either,
Rodgers
bro.
is
put in the
getting
Brett Favre.
he getting to
He
that point where
40.
folks tired of playing with him, cause
Like bro,
they're
you
tired of playing.
40, bro, and you just tore your Achilles what
And
2
then if
years
you're gonna
ago?
sign him, it's championship or bust.
Dora, who you talking about? You talking about Aaron Rodgers?
Mm.
What Dora said, man. Dora be having good
No,
comments,
that
and I
means
can't see the
most
comments.
think he said yes, even though not signed. Okay, so apparently that you know what I'm saying, Aaron Rodgers said yes, but ain't signed shit. So
That's because he trying to. He ain't no fucking fool. Y'all niggas ain't finna bring Shador behind me. They got me answering questions about Shador.
of course you be fucking with the D said side note Ashwanda the truth. You look like an Ashwanda motherfucker.
Hey, man. What that boy said, stop it. Get some
Just
help.
stop. We
Get
obviously
some
don't know, but
help.
since they didn't bother with the quarterback, the assumption is he said yes. Yeah, that makes sense because otherwise you go get a quarterback somewhere. That's what their quarterback room is now. Just man, who is their
Mason
quarterback room?
Rudolph.
No way
Yeah, they
he's
went
still
back
on
and
the
got
team.
Mason Rudolph. That's crazy. You let him go on, went back and got him.
Yeah, Mason
Ain't
Rudolph
no
is
way.
the quarterback.
You know what he is. You let him go on, went back and got him.
I don't understand how you let go of Justin Fields
And Russ.
and Russ. Like, fuck. I mean, all signs pointed to the draft, right?
That's crazy. That man is still on
It
there.
made so much sense
That's
at
crazy.
21,
That man is still on their
21st pick,
roster.
number 21 pick would take Shador. But it just made so much sense.
That's crazy. They got Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson as their quarterback room as of right now.
Minnesota trading their pick. What we got? Minnesota trading Houston. Oh, nope. They ain't got nothing to do with Shador.
Man, they ain't got any.
They ain't got nothing to do with Shador.
We got Las
They
Vegas,
probably gonna go get
back
an
to back.
offensive lineman or something.
Got to.
And
They ain't
Tom
been
Brady
offensive
out there,
lineman
man. I'm surprised
draft for a little
Las
while.
Vegas ain't picked him up yet. With Tom Brady being part of
They not going to
ownership,
get
you
him.
know.
They got Geno. Pete don't want no Shador.
I mean, I get that, but shit, who you got behind Geno? Like Geno getting up there at age too. You got to start
That's the
factoring in.
thing,
Like some of these guys, you just need a backup. Like you don't even expect them to start, but like you know
bro.
what I'm saying.
If Shador comes in, there's no way Geno sees the field.
Oh, I mean that first year for sure. That first year he does. Nah, I think
They
you
took
rock
a
with Geno.
cornerback, Jalen Smith from USC.
Corner from USC is
choice. Well, I don't know.
It's
They
just a
made some
reach.
IDBs. Made some IDBs out there, Cali.
Dylan Gabriel is crazy, bro. First off, Tyler
Dylan
Shutt
Gabriel
should
is
be the
crazy.
most surprised
Yeah, nah,
QB
that's
before.
the worst pick of. Well, I ain't gonna say the worst pick of the draft, but
I think Shamar
it's
That's
Stewart
one of
a
the
gonna be
very
most
good.
off the
questionable
wall
pick.
picks, though.
Yeah, nah,
But
that's
look
a
though, I'm not gonna hold you. Tyler Shutt had a straight year last year. Can't speak on his first three. But at Louisville, that's why quarterbacks is going to Louisville out the portal, bro. I don't know if y'all paying
He
attention.
had a straight
They
year
go to
in the
Louisville and they
ACC
revive that shit.
against who?
You mean shoot?
Top top.
Everybody in the ACC.
In that same regard, I mean, Shadur had a straight season in the Big 12. Like it ain't like that's much better.
How tall was Jalen Smith? Did you see?
I
My bad.
believe that BYU game
Nah, I
actually may
wasn't
have
looking.
put a lot of smut on his name too.
The BYU game, yeah, that wasn't great. Getting
I mean, it
blown out
could, but
by
Yeah,
fucking
I mean, but then
800.
again, bro, he still played, and then he played them to the whole
to
game.
be
Then nigga
to
showed
be
hard,
this bad, like,
competitive.
and his like we making excuses for him. I give him that we making excuses, but the offensive line was cool.
Like he did what he could, bro. I don't think it's too many quarterbacks. I don't think you could put Cam Ward behind that offensive line and he put up numbers. You know what I'm saying?
And then
Damn, is everybody dropping off? Is it me? Am I fucking up? Why is everybody dropping off? It might be my shit at this point. Oh no, he
no,
came back.
I got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
I think Brock Bowers had 112 last year. Ooh.
Matter of
Hmm.
fact, I'm gonna come right back. Give me a second.
Oh no, make your phone call and shit, homie. But nah, man, that's just crazy. Other than that, man, like I said, I don't want to spend too much time talking about who ain't been drafted instead of talking about who has been drafted. Um, Let me see some other picks that I like because it was somebody else a minute ago that I saw that I really like. Oh fuck, I've been waiting on fucking Wag to see if he was gonna come back, but they got Emory Jones, the other tackle from LSU. Kind of
Yeah,
like
he
that
said
pick too.
he called him. He said they drafted him, reincarnated.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, nah, I like dude though. I like dude though. Um,
I like him too. I think that was a good pickup.
Nah, cause LSU man, they offensive line was straight last year.
And
They offensive line
had
was straight.
had Will Johnson not been there, he probably go late first, probably second. I think Will
Mm.
took a lot of
Oh, you mean Will Campbell?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Will
Yeah.
Johnson ain't been drafted yet either, huh?
I don't think so. Oh wait, yes I did. I did see his name. Hold up, I did see his name. I did see his name.
Bro,
I did
whoever
see
get
his
Will
name.
Johnson gonna get a steal at the draft.
Hold on, cause
I want
I
to see
want to
him
say
go to
Arizona.
Pittsburgh.
Yep, Arizona. Arizona pick 47. Arizona.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh,
Yep.
Arizona got a straight little draft. Arizona been having a nice little draft.
Hey, it's not bad so
Yo,
far, man. Not bad so far. It is not bad so far. Walter
for sure.
Nolan, Will
At this
Johnson,
point,
and
Charlotte
Jordan
might get
Birch.
drafted. I'm gonna hit you back. I thought that was a
Yeah.
emergency call, boy. I got nerve.
True, but to be honest, that's the biggest story out of this draft. LOL, who hasn't been drafted? Yeah, true, that is the biggest story, man. And we all just waiting to see like how far Shadur actually is gonna fall. I think we all just kind of perplexed. Well, not really perplexed because we see what's going on. We see why they doing them like this, but it's still just
If the
kind of
mocks
crazy.
is right, they were saying they had them going like falling low as round 5. So
I mean, at this point, yeah, no,
if it's
definitely at
any
this point,
truth to the mock, you know what I'm saying? I think we looking at it.
no.
He
I
might
mean,
it
because
might be round
like I
5.
said, we got Las Vegas now, right? Yeah, we got Las
Yeah,
Vegas for the
they
next two
pick
picks.
Ken, so I guess we just waiting on them now.
They got back to back picks, so we'll see. But then other than
Oh, they
that, I
do?
mean, shoot, yeah, they got back to back picks, 98 and 99. Um, and then you know what I'm saying, you got 49ers, Eagles, Vikings, and then it's on to tomorrow, man. That's it.
You know Vikings is not touching that nigga, bro.
Nah, ain't no point. Ain't no point in the
They getting
Vikings
the
like
keys to
that.
JJ.
Yeah, facts. And then Eagles know there ain't no point in bringing Shadur and Dell.
Bro, you know who should take him? For
No,
real?
do that.
Indy.
Man, cause Anthony Richardson ain't all that either.
They
Anthony
Indy
Richardson ain't all that.
playing
So
indoors. I think good ownership. I like
true,
Indy's
they
ownership.
play indoors too. I forgot about that. Yep, they do
Mm-hmm.
play indoors. They do play indoors. Yep.
Good O line. I think Indy should take a chance, bro.
Because if nothing else, it's to light a fire under Anthony Richardson. If nothing else,
He got one more year, and I think if Shador comes in, Shador gonna take that spot. Anthony, he wasn't ready. He needed 3 more years of college.
I don't know what they. Well, never mind. I was gonna say I don't know what they saw in him, but never mind. They saw the physical. They saw, you
Shamar
know what I'm
Stewart.
saying, 6'4" and you know what I'm saying, 240 and can run a 4.4 and you know what I'm saying. And like, yeah,
Hey,
he
they
can throw
said
the
that boy
ball a
was
mile, but
Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, and somebody else. I can't. Michael Vick or some shit
yeah. I was gonna
together.
say it was purely
The fuck is
physical, but
y'all
hey,
watching?
all right, because you ain't watching college football. I'm convinced that most of these NFL GMs and the draft rooms and stuff, y'all don't actually watch college football. Y'all watch highlights, and then like you know what I'm saying. After the season's over with, y'all go back and like pull up players' highlights and like try to piece something together. But there's no way you watching college football on Saturdays, and you know what I'm saying, making these picks the way y'all making picks, bro.
How long has it been since Miami gave Tua that contract? It's been 2 years or a
Not
year.
long. I think that I have to say about well now it'll be 2 years because I think it came in 2024, and if you count this as 2026, I think that's 2 years.
Um,
Yeah. Please don't send Shador to Miami. We don't need that. We don't need that. Please don't send Shador to Miami. Please don't do that.
Jalen Walker feel like a motherfucker too.
He did. He did.
He in the Raiders,
But I think that's straight. I told y'all Genty was gonna go 6 too. Y'all thought I was crazy. I was like, hey, don't running back going that high. And I'm like, nah,
bro.
that's
I
what they
don't
need though.
understand it. I don't know, dog. I would have
I
took
mean,
Omari. I liked Omari Hampton as far as my running back number one. But you can't argue with Genty though. You can't argue with that production he did in college.
damn near broke Barry Sanders' record. He was close. I don't think he's going to be like a lot of folks were saying that like, bro, somebody said that his
Oh,
ceiling
Charles Grant.
was Adrian Peterson and his floor was LaDainian Tomlinson. I'm like, so y'all saying that he's
What?
a guaranteed
He's a
Hall
Hall
of
of Famer?
Famer? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all saying that like his floor is a Hall of Famer?
His floor is
Nah,
LaDainian
bro.
Tomlinson. Do niggas know
Like
what
the
LaDainian
floor,
Tomlinson was?
dude. That I'm bro. Either that or they don't know what a floor is. Cause like I'm starting to think that we just don't know what words mean anymore. Cause that's some awful high expectations you set.
Atlanta going straight defense, and I like it. And I fucking like it. I know they got an offensive tackle. Okay, never mind.
Nah, I mean they should be focusing more on defense. And it looked like that's what Carolina doing too, trying to beef up defense. They went and got one more weapon for Bryce. It was like, all right, we just gonna fix this defense though, because the defense was terrible. So
Got to
definitely
put
feel that.
butts in the seats, man.
Do have to put butts in the seat. If you ain't gonna win, might as well sell out though.
At this point, bro, Shador can only go to L.A.
The Rams or the Chargers.
Yeah, L.A. The Rams. He ain't going to the Chargers. Justin Herbert was. He ain't going to the Chargers.
Yeah, he locked in for a
Um,
good minute. That's another
he ain't
dude. Oh
going
wait,
Philly.
you wasn't here when we was talking about that. But Justin Herbert,
Kansas
that's
City.
another dude that
Mhm.
benefits from pretty privilege, man. Cause that boy
Cool.
is not all that. Justin Herbert, he's not all that. He's not bad. Don't get me
I
wrong. I'm
like
not saying that
Justin. I
he's
ain't gonna lie
bad,
to you.
but I don't think he's all that, bro. He's very much top 15. Like he's very middle of the pack to me, bro.
He high and low, but he produced though. He produced. He needs some
Not in
receivers,
the
man. Took all
playoffs.
his receivers away.
Not in the fucking playoffs, he don't. That man blew like a 21 point lead his first to go in the playoffs, and then the second go in the playoffs, fucking threw what 4 interceptions, 5 interceptions or some shit to the fucking Texas. Texas was beat the hell up too. That wasn't even the full strength Texas.
Indy and New Orleans. You know what I'm saying, like that's the
It's
only.
got to be Indy, New Orleans, Cleveland, like bro, anywhere else than that. Cause I don't see it.
I can't see Cleveland because they just got Dylan Gabriel, so that shit's dead.
I mean, Dylan Gabriel ain't all that, bro. Like,
But then you got to think. Look at that quarterback room, bro. Deshaun Watson, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador.
and Deshaun Watson, I think that they done already gave up on him. Cause that's why
He's
they
still
had
there.
brought in Jameis, you know what I'm saying, and rented out Jameis for a year.
He's still there.
I know he's still no Jameis in New York now
No, I'm talking
with the
about. I'm talking
Giants.
about Deshaun.
Oh, Deshaun, yeah, I know Deshaun's still there, but like I don't think that they gonna rock with him though.
He gonna
I
start
think that
if
they
if
gonna.
he's able to start. You know, he had some more allegations pop up.
That's what I'm saying. I think that they gonna try to, which is dumb. They shouldn't have signed him in the first place with all them damn allegations. And to get this
Amidst the
man
allegations in the
amidst the
middle,
allegations, you know what I'm saying?
it was still chicks coming out the
Yeah.
woodwork, out the bushes, dog.
Yeah, ain't went to trial for the first case, and he on case number 8. You gonna give him $250 million with a B? You gonna give him $250 million, fully guaranteed? You deserve every bad thing that happens to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to speak on this. It ain't too much longer before we speak on Shay Shay.
We go ahead and do it now. Because I know that you want
What
to do
else
it,
she
and we
doing?
got
Get
a
drafted
couple
in
of
these
people
last
here.
couple picks.
Oh, you want to wait until the third round officially over?
Yeah,
It's
let's
up
wait
to
till the
you.
third round official over.
All right. I know y'all want to hear our opinions on Shannon
Why you
Sharp,
don't like
and
the Falcons, Dora? What Dora got against Atlanta?
I think she a Saints fan, if I'm not mistaken. Do I remember that correctly? I think
She
we
a
had this
Saints fan?
conversation.
Dora, you with us? You a Saints fan? Who that
I
nation?
believe so, if I'm not mistaken. Dora, confirm
Hey, we
that
gotta
for us.
talk to
I
Dora,
think
bro.
she
I
is.
ain't realize she had 4 comments, and I did not notice none of them hoes.
Oh
Oh, she
no,
said
my
hell
bad.
no.
Nah, she meant that.
Hold
That
on,
was all
first off, you
caps.
ain't had to put them in capitals like that, because I
She ain't
interpreted
spaced
that
it
as you
out
was
enough. She
screaming
was
at me.
like, "Nah, let me get this out quick."
You know what I'm saying? What
Fuck
you
the
yelling at
grammar,
me
fuck the
for? I bet.
punctuation. Nah, you hate both. What the hell?
So she
Who
got to
are
be in
you a
our
fan
division.
of?
What are you, a Tampa Bay fan? She got to be a Tampa
Some.
Bay fan.
Cause who the hell is a Tampa Bay fan? I ain't never met one in real
Nobody.
life.
Nobody.
I ain't never met a Tampa Bay fan in real life.
Oh, she a fucking
Eagles,
Eagles fan.
Eagles, Eagles,
Ew, man,
Eagles.
fuck out of
That's
here.
what it was. You was the same team as Elo, not Draco. I knew you was the
She
same
wasn't
team
an
as
Eagle fan
somebody.
till Jalen Hurts got there.
Well, that might be true because I know she a Bama fan, so that might be true. But shit, Eagles, bro. Like I was saying in the group message, they try and make me an Eagles fan hard. Cause every time I look up, they get another Alabama player.
Oh, Saints and Falcons. Yeah, go Saints. Big Saints fan. What was she saying? She loved what the Falcons did. Falcons doing their thing. Falcons got a good draft so far.
And
Straight
what?
defense. That's what they need. They've been
That's what they
going straight
need, bro.
offense for the last 3 years. So
And now they
it's
offense is
about
straight.
time to
Like they
go
offense
defense.
is straight, bro. I think Penix is legit. I think what's the wide receiver? Drake London, he legit. They got another one.
They still got that boy at tight end. The freak. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kyle Pitts. That still ain't panned out quite yet. Wad just
I
came back
got a
in.
hot
Oh, there
take.
he is.
I got a hot take
You
about
know we
Kyle.
can't see you, right? But we can hear you, so go ahead.
That's on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he ain't had a quarterback until last year.
I mean, yeah. But I think he's another one of those players where it's like the idea of Kyle Pitts is a lot better than Kyle Pitts' actual play. I'm not saying he's not going to be good because, like you said, he hadn't had a quarterback yet until last year. So
in the last couple of games of last year, truth be told.
right, like it wasn't even all of last year. But I think
we ain't gonna do Kirk 2 Chainz like that.
I'm very interested to see what they do with James Pierce because I'm wondering, do they just make him the boundary end and have him strictly rushing the passer, or because I can't remember what kind of defense they run.
What type of defense did they run last year? Oh, Philly traded to pick to Denver. Okay. What type of defense they were at? What?
I
didn't watch much Falcons. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't watch much Falcons last year.
I can't remember if it was 3-4 or 4-3. I feel like it was more of like a hybrid 4-3 defense.
Sound about right. They ain't got Vic Beasley still, do they?
Boy, that's a name I ain't. You talking about
he was a monster at a point in time, but nah, he been gone.
I thought so. What is he like out the league gone or just not with the Falcons no more?
Oh
yeah, I was gonna say because I ain't heard his name in a minute.
He had that 1 year going against backup tackles for most of his rivalry games and a weak schedule, and after that he was not.
Didn't he play for Pittsburgh? Wasn't he good in Pittsburgh?
No, he was serviceable.
He was alright in Pittsburgh. He ain't finna do Vic like that.
He wasn't good. He okay. He never had. I don't think that nigga ever eclipsed more than like 4 or 5 sacks in a season since.
He ain't doing it in college either, though. You know what I'm saying? He was
Savion.
Draco, come on. Don't justify Big Beasley to me. Don't do that. You're better. You're better
Draco,
than that.
bro. Draco be trying to play devil's advocate to the point where he's like, we not even listening to you no more, cuz.
Like, no,
we ain't even gonna have this conversation.
You're you're not selling me on Vic Beasley, nigga.
Hey,
No.
man.
He did once again. He had
It's good
a
for the
good year.
conversation, man.
He had it's
Everybody
okay.
can't be in
Everything don't
agreement,
need to
bro.
be a conversation. Everything don't need to be a conversation. Sometimes we
I
can
like
just
the
say
Vic.
something and just keep it moving.
Vic was straight in Pittsburgh, bro. That's what y'all laughing at. Vic was straight in Pittsburgh.
All right, well, you tell the Saints to go sign Vic. Go pick him
Hell
up
no.
from Lowe's Depot.
Saints.
I said Lowe's
It's not.
Depot. Go
It's
Go
pick
not.
him
pull
up from
that
Home
nigga out of
Depot.
whatever Sterilite warehouse he's
Get
at.
out
You
our
know what
body
I'm
just a
saying?
little bit. Let's get back in. Let's get back in body now.
Oh, okay. So apparently it ain't worth the conversation then, huh?
Oh, so
Okay.
now, yes.
All right, this is the last pick of the third round. Wait, how much longer you gonna be with us, man? Because we were supposed to start the stream with Shannon Sharp, but I was waiting on everybody to get in here.
Okay, we can
And then
listen. I'm gonna be here for a little minute, so we can do that.
Yeah. We gonna wait on this last pick to finish up the third round, and then we can go ahead and jump into that because you know what I'm saying, and we want to hear from y'all. If D's still out there, Dora, I know you here. But yeah, we gonna talk about Uncle Shay Shay.
It's a very interesting topic we have.
Where the Vikings
Alright.
defensive coordinator went? Where did he go?
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna
he
need
goes
y'all
out.
to weigh in too on this. Vikings defensive coordinator. I think he got a
Didn't he
head
get a head
coach
coaching
job
job?
somewhere. Yeah, I would say I
I
think he got a
thought
head coaching job somewhere.
did he?
I'm finna
I
find
think
out
so,
though.
but I can't remember.
Wasn't their coordinator Fangio?
No,
No, that's
nah, it's the
Eagles.
black dude. I can't remember the black dude now.
You're not thinking about Aaron Glenn, are you?
Was it?
Yeah, because Aaron Glenn definitely got a head coaching job. But I don't know about the Vikings.
Never mind. Brian Flores is their defensive coordinator.
Flores.
Oh, I knew it
Yes.
was one of the
Okay.
niggas that used to be a head coach.
That
I
is
knew
the
it
black dude. That bad. I had it backwards. Yeah. I
I
had
just
it
couldn't
backwards.
remember which one it was. I knew it was one. He was just a head coach recently, though.
Yeah,
I
he was
remember that.
down there in Miami. He was the one
Miami.
who told Tua to go back to where you come from.
I ain't think he was gonna get a job when he put Bill Belichick on blast. You know, when he thought he was finna be the Jets coach.
Yeah, with that blackball shit, I thought he was gonna. Yeah, I thought he was definitely gonna get his coin because he had legitimate proof, and the NFL just kind of said, okay,
Fuck him.
Never mind. Give him a job somewhere. Give him a job. And for what it's worth, though, he did do that. Vikings defense wasn't bad. That Vikings defense was
Hey,
not
No, it
too
was
bad.
number one.
Yeah, it was not
listen, they traded away some of their key pieces and was still good.
bad. It was decent for sure. Vikings with the 102 pick, last in the third round.
Wide receiver.
Tay Felton, wide receiver out of Maryland.
The boy ran 4.3. The boy got some wheels on him.
Who did? Who they pick?
Tay
Ty
Felton
from Maryland.
Oh man, that guy's fast as fuck. Maryland,
Yes,
keep a little speedy nigga.
4.37 40. 4.37 is what he was clocked at the combine. And Shador is still on the board, man. That's crazy. I don't know.
Had 1,000. He went for 1K last year. It's Maryland, the Big Ten, so I mean.
And we'll start tomorrow.
Maryland keep receiving the cut every couple years too.
Maryland does keep some offensive players, not even just wide receivers. They keep some offensive players around somewhat. They keep a nice little. Is Mike Locksley still out there?
I think so.
Check that out real quick.
All right, well that's it, man. No Shador. Day 3.
Day 3, 4th round. He ain't going to Tennessee.
He ain't going to Jacksonville.
So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Brad's crazy. Brad, let me go look. Let me look at all 32 teams, bro.
I think that was a good one. Yeah, Mike Locksley still their coach.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think so. Let me see.
That's 2019. Damn, it's been a minute.
He ain't going to Tennessee. He ain't going to Cleveland. He ain't going to the Giants. He ain't going to New England. Jacksonville. Vegas. He ain't going to the Jets. He ain't going Carolina. Doubt it. New Orleans. Possible. He ain't going Chicago. He ain't going San Fran. Dallas. Miami. Indy would be the spot, in my opinion. Atlanta. No. Arizona. No.
Indy would be great.
That's what, he brought up Indy, and I said the same thing. I ain't
would ball
think
the
about
fuck
Indy
out of
at first, but Indy
That's
would
the
be a
pick,
good
bro.
spot. Yeah, Indy would be a great spot.
Pick, dog.
Indy's got to be it. It's either Indy or it's Jacksonville.
I said that. You gonna dump off Trevor Lawrence? Who gonna take him?
Somebody is stupid and still believe. What did we just talk about with Jackson? Jackson Dart got drafted off of being exactly like Trevor Lawrence. Having a
No.
couple of good games, being tall, being white, and being blonde, and having quote unquote aura, aka niggas think he cute.
All right, so look,
That pretty privilege.
we
That
not even
pretty
gonna
privilege.
compare, bro. Let's not compare Jackson Dart to Trevor Lawrence in college, bro.
Listen, one of them was way better. I'm gonna
True
give you
that.
that.
True that.
One of
True
them was
that.
way better.
Thank you.
But they both got
Trevor didn't
drafted.
have no
They
moxie
both
like
got drafted where they did because of
Pretty
that.
privilege.
what? Moxie?
Pretty privilege.
Pretty
Oh.
privileged because Trevor Lawrence. Because now that we're looking at Trevor Lawrence, we're starting to see, ooh, maybe he shouldn't have been the first pick. Maybe not.
Sunshine.
All right, cool. So let's go ahead and have this conversation, man, because we ready to have this conversation. Shannon Sharp in the news lately. A lot of allegations, ranging from everything from SA to dealing with someone who's way younger. Shannon, for the record, Shannon Sharp is what 56, 59 years old.
That man's almost 60.
Your man is basically 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Hunching on this young woman who's apparently 19 years old. I don't know if y'all can do the math, but that's about a 40-year age difference.
I was gonna say, bro, he was like 37 when she was born.
Yeah,
That's
as D
gross.
has just put on the timeline, you know what I'm saying?
That's
No,
gross.
matter of fact, better than that, I saw this post on TikTok, man, that said Shannon Sharp was born the year that they assassinated Martin Luther King.
Oh, absolutely. Now that means you got to see
He
a Jimmy
was
Carter
hold on,
presidency.
wait. He was born the year they assassinated Martin Luther King. On 9/11, that man was 33 years old. And then 5 years after that, this shorty was born that he's dealing with. So,
Bro, she was one when he retired.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's some
this
freaky shit.
some shit going on. But, now I don't think I have all the information that I will go ahead and share. I'll share my thought processes with y'all for like the last week or so because this all just came out within this last week. So cool. And I'm not sure about the exact days, so don't quote me on that. But I'm just gonna piece together my own like timeline. On Monday, comes out says, "Hey, Shannon Sharp is being charged with these SA allegations." And when I saw that, I was like, "Ah, shit, what the fuck, what the hell is you doing? Like this ain't what the fuck are you doing?" All right.
What the hell is you
Tuesday,
doing?
like the hell is you doing, What the fuck? Tuesday, it comes out that you know what I'm saying, they find out who the chick is. And you know what I'm saying? This
Cousin him.
Because of
yeah,
him, because he
yeah,
talked
yeah,
too much.
yeah. They finds out who the chick is. Apparently it's this chick
Gabby.
that's 19
Carly.
years old.
Stupid as fuck.
OnlyFans chick. She got an OnlyFans and stuff. Okay. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I heard that, I was like, is this a relationship or was that a fun time worker? Like, you
That
know what I'm
was a
saying? Like,
transaction.
yeah, I was like, is that just a transaction or like what are we really talking about
It
here?
wasn't
Then
a
they released the
transaction, though.
text
That's the thing.
messages. Yeah, then they released the text messages. And now them text messages was wild. And then this is when I clocked out of the whole situation. Because I was
Freaky
like,
ass nigga.
ain't nobody right. Ain't nobody right in this scenario. So I clocked completely out of the scenario. But basically, you know what I'm saying? We saw these text messages where allegedly this young woman, this 19-year-old, was texting Shannon Sharp things like, oh, I want you to put a big black baby in me. Um,
Which gross.
you know what I'm saying? It was
Fetishize
what
him
was it?
is.
It was I want
Baby gravy.
yo big
Yeah,
black,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I want
25K
pay me 25K per cheek. And so
per
when I saw
cheek.
that, I'm like, oh, so this was a transaction. Like
All right,
y'all
so
was
hold on.
oh.
Hold
But I
on. So
clocked out after that. So but Draco got a little bit more information. So
we get
Draco,
Right.
please take
we
over
getting too far
and
into it. We
then
getting
put
too
us on
far
game.
into it.
Yeah.
All right, so they met at the gym. You know what I'm saying everything, all of that. She don't got no cheeks. Y'all seen the message? She was like,
Like that's
look,
so kind of
hey,
irrelevant to the
she was like, I'm
conversation though.
164. She was like, I'm gonna be 180 in a minute. No, you regret your decision. Like, bitch, you ain't got nothing. Ho, what the fuck is you talking about? Anyway, though, all right, so they met at the gym and everything was cool. So it was a regular. They had a relationship going on, right? So a lot of them text messages, it was like from before, like when everything was good. So if y'all niggas remember when he went on live with Michelle, that's when they were supposed to be together. Like they were legit they were supposed to be together.
Talking about
But when
wait,
he
hold on,
went
wait for
live with
clarification.
Michelle,
Wait for clarification. When
mhm.
Unc went live with Michelle, you was saying Unc and Michelle was together, or Unc and OnlyFans was together?
Nah, Uncle and OnlyFans girl was together.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha. That's
Yeah.
weird. Okay, go
It
ahead.
wasn't no transaction. That's what I'm telling you. It wasn't no transactional relationship. So like they were really fucking with each other. Like the baby grave and all that shit like that. I think they might have came in like I think because she was fine. I gotta go back and look at the them text messages again, but she was finding nigga like that 25K for each cheek that came after the Instagram live with Michelle because they
Mhm,
was really like supposed to be like rocking with each other. You
they
know?
were
mhm,
locked in at that
Yeah.
point.
So when that happened, that's when she was like she ain't want to fuck with him no more, and it was Shannon that was like, I got something for you. Come over here. I'm gonna give you something. Somebody Shannon initiated the I give you some bread. You feel me?
You
And
gonna be
mhm,
then
funny. I go on here, come over here and get this
pretty much,
money.
bro. She would telling them no. Like if you really do a little research, like Shannon was hitting them, and she was like, nah, like I
She
don't
was
want to see
going.
you. She was like, I ain't doing nothing until you apologize. Like she was like, I need a formal apology, all type of shit. And then Shannon was like,
mhm.
look, bitch, got some bread for you. And that was she was
Mhm.
like, shit, 25K each cheat. What he said 50. He was like, I got 50K, I think it was. And then she was like, 25 each cheat then. You feel me? But it
Mhm.
wasn't, he wasn't just paying her to come fuck on him. It wasn't that.
No,
It was a legit
it
Mhm.
was a
relationship
little more.
for a
It
minute.
was a little more than that. That boy was a freak.
Yeah,
Nah,
he a
that
freak. You didn't
boy.
see the BDSM? They BDSM too. Wow.
No,
Yeah,
that
the
wasn't what I
race
was talking
play.
about. That
Yeah,
boy
it
was,
was.
yeah,
Yeah, it
that,
was
yeah, he
Hey,
weird.
was just going to.
he lucky his granny and his granddad ain't alive to see what that nigga was letting that woman say.
Man,
All them quotes he be
well,
talking about.
actually,
Yeah,
I'll
that
say
was
this.
nuts.
I'll say this.
That was insane.
Now I'll
You
say this,
don't
bro.
know about
With
race.
hold up, whoa, wait, hold on, wait. Yo, signal went crazy right there. But I will say this is that I got some uncles, right, that was born, you know what I'm saying, back in them days and stuff, and even a few years before that. They got this weird thing about white women because
Bro,
it's like they're that's their get back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
fetish.
it's yeah,
Fetish.
like they
Yeah.
just as equal parts of that. Wag, we can't understand you, my guy.
He
He
sound like
dropped
a
off.
Terminator.
He just I was gonna say he just dropped off. He might be coming back in a minute. But yeah, nah,
He getting
but
back in
for
the
dudes
conversation.
back
I believe
then,
that.
yeah. For them dudes back then, man, they was born in like, 50s, 60s and all of that stuff, man. Like they have this weird thing of like going after white women because to them it's like their get back. Like my uncle straight up told me this because I don't know why he told me this because I was like 14 at the time. I don't think you should have told me this, but he was just straight up and he was like, yeah, man, like like it started out it's like they wanted to quote unquote, for lack of a better word or an appropriate word to say, they wanted to conquer the white man's woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was their version of get back, and it just kind of spiraled from there and stuff. That shit is weird. I don't want no ladies coming up to me regardless. I don't want a black woman coming up to me and saying, "Give me your big black baby." Like that shit is weird, bro. Like I couldn't even yeah, it was reparations type shit. But like that shit, bro, if a black woman said that to me, I'd be like, nah, my thing can't even function no more. So like at that point, I had checked out. I have already assumed that like everybody in
Turn the
Hollywood is
wagon lane.
weird, bro.
Said
Everybody
Kevin.
in the media is weird, bro. Like all of the quote unquote elites, they are all weird. And so now
Cat
when I
Williams
hear
tried to
weird
tell that
shit,
nigga
bro.
that was coming for him.
He did.
Hey,
He
but
did.
look though, you wanna know what's wild? You might need to send Wagon another link. Was
Okay.
wild. A second one came out, bro. So he had some evidently, bro. Shannon had some shit going on at CBS. Like, and it could have really got him in some shit, but the statute of limitations had passed when she went out. But almost like the same shit going on. Like when Shannon was like, "I kill you" and all types like that. Like he was like, "I
Yeah. Oh
choke the
yeah.
shit
Then
out
the
you."
threats too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the ex, she got a restraining order on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And they was
Mhm.
together. And he was like, he raped her and she like, I'm gonna like the stories match up, bro. Like whatever old girl's saying right now, OnlyFans, like whatever she's saying, that's pretty much what the ex was saying when he was years ago. So it like, I ain't know Shannon had allegations like that.
Man, what? All of that was just yeah, very shocking, to say the least. Like everything was just super shocking when it came out. Um, definitely an up down. And what sucks the most about this type of situation is that it all boils down as to like he said, she said. Like we got some text messages and stuff, but also like we don't know what was said in person. Well, we don't know nothing for real, and so it's all weird. I'm gonna go ahead and classify him as a weirdo though. I already classified, like I said, most people in Hollywood and media as weirdos. Um, yeah. So
Bro, did you see the text message? I think Shannon released them text messages his side.
yeah. Try to
So
show that it
did you
was all
see? I think she
consensual and
came back
whatnot.
with something though.
Like she had like a voicemail or something, or like
Nah, she had a
one.
couple of messages too. So
Oh,
look,
okay. Nah, I
one
didn't
of the
see that.
messages it don't look too great, right? And one of the
Hmm.
messages it was like she was like she cried. She was like that shit literally said she was like I cried when you left. Cause she asked the nigga to put on the rubber, and I guess he didn't. And then she was like she asked him not to put it in her ass, and he did it anyway.
All
Look, no,
right.
look, hold on, I ain't done yet. I ain't done yet. And then she sent that nigga, she doubled up. She sent him another message. The second
Mm-hmm.
message said, she was like, I don't care what our relationship is or what's going on. She was like, no means no, Shannon. She put the name in the message. And then
Man.
he sent a message back and he was like, can I call you later with a question mark? So that don't look good. You know what I'm saying? Like out of everything that I seen, that shit don't look good.
Bro, don't none of it look good for real, for real.
Yeah, but that's really damning though. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying? Like, and Tim, man, she's saying, like, I told you no mean no, you feel me? Like, boom, boom, I told you not to do this. She's like, no matter if we together or not, like,
Yeah, so they was actually having like a relationship. That's crazy, bro. Oh man, that's tough. That is tough. That is. Mm.
yeah, Draco. That's yikes, bro. That's
Yeah, nah, I was just say yeah.
that's.
So like I said, yeah, I had done
I'm
a
gonna
whole lot
say
of
this.
research. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna say. Only thing I really got to say about this shit is you old enough
Well, I don't know where you at, but that T-Mobile service ain't getting it, boss. I'm gonna need you to get on some Wi-Fi, my G.
Wayne the
Right?
robot.
But but nah, that shit's weird, bro.
Hey, D said, I feel like extra freaking niggas that get money go too far.
Because they always do, bro. Like they always do. Like you can't just be rich and
Hey, go ahead.
like you can't just be rich and just like you know what I'm saying, be normal. It's like you get rich and be like, how weird can I be in life? Like you
What
know
can
what
I
I'm
get away
saying?
with?
You feel me? Like how
right. Why
far
is
can
that
I
your
push
first?
this?
Bro, look, what's
I
Shannon's
make
favorite
millions
quote?
of dollars. How can I fuck it up?
Look,
Right.
look. Shannon's favorite quote. Money only makes you more or bigger of what you already are.
I mean that's true, but
Yeah,
apparently we don't
Nigga,
never
that's
make
what?
the
true.
right motherfuckers
Just
famous.
making
We don't
money
never make the
visible.
right motherfuckers rich.
And go back and look at his exes. All of them is small white lady, like small white women.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. See, that's his thing. He got a fetish. He got a fetish, and it's okay. And he found other white women
Yeah,
that also
he
share
one of
that
them
same
old
fetish.
country niggas that.
He
Yeah,
like
he
to
one of
play
them
in the
old
snow.
country niggas that got a fetish.
Snow scare me.
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
I
bro,
played
and
snow
that's
one
just
Honestly,
what
time.
it
kind
is.
of.
Never again.
But
It's honestly
we'll
kind of crazy.
well, I don't know. They'll work it out in the courts, I suppose. Maybe he'll probably pay her off. And truth be
I think
told,
he
because like it
tried.
ain't no criminal charges, like it's all civil. So it ain't like he gonna go to jail behind this shit. He probably gonna end up settling it
Yeah,
fully.
but
But like you know, what I'm saying? But the crazy part is like, yeah, motherfuckers will still look at him different, but like it might affect his bag by like 30%, unfortunately, because like truth be told, most motherfuckers don't care about shit like this. Like most motherfuckers is just like, oh, okay, you was fucking young chicks.
But Shannon been pissing off a lot of people lately, bro. His last
yeah.
half. Like a
Shit,
lot of
not the
people
ones
waiting
that
on his
matter.
downfall.
Not the ones that matter.
Okay.
As long as he keep shucking and jiving, then you know what I'm saying. As long as he keep shucking and jiving. Oh
I'm
yeah,
scared the
he a
fuck out of me.
dumbass too.
Green pepper sauce.
Somebody sent his statement. Somebody texted him his statement. He was supposed to just copy and paste that motherfucker and put it out on Twitter like it was his own words. This motherfucker just gonna screenshot the shit and put it up there. Now we all know that you ain't even write your own damn statement.
Oh wait,
Like, bro,
for real?
yeah. See, if you was on Twitter, you would have saw it.
I be trying to
But
tell this nigga.
like if you was on Twitter, you would have saw it. But yeah, though, man, he posted a screenshot and like you know how on iPhones the blue is the words that you said and the gray is words that somebody said to you. Yeah, he just screenshot it. You know what I'm saying? The gray posted it on Twitter like it was supposed to be his own words. Motherfuckers instantly was like, "Oh, you was supposed to copy and paste this. What the fuck are you doing?" Like, but nah, man, he weird, and he is living the Boondocks episode. That episode when Granddad had the stripper bit, and you know what I'm saying, Pimp Named
Man,
Slickback had to come back. Yeah, Boondocks episode for real. Actually, we all
Bruh.
living in the Boondocks episode though. Like, you
I
know
was
what I'm
gonna say
saying?
we've been living in a Boondocks episode since about 2008 for real.
Bruh,
Yeah, probably about. I say like
you
2012,
can't get caught
2016.
up like that though. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah,
Like,
man,
man,
no,
you
that's
too
like,
old.
bruh.
All the wisdom them saying that you supposed to have, like, how you fall for that? How?
Oh yeah, you gotta go follow the homie. Wait, I think I'm signed into yo. Hold on, I'm finna follow you for him. Hold on. Yeah, I'm
Oh yeah,
signed into his Twitter.
I don't have Twitter on my phone, but I'm
Yeah,
getting it
bro,
though.
he don't even get on
Getting it.
Twitter. I took the time out to make the Twitter. Wag took the time out to set up the Twitter, and you know what I'm saying, hook him up with some follows and all of that stuff. And he don't even use the
2016 for
Twitter.
real, D.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like 2016
2016
is.
for real. You ain't even lying with that.
Oh, your page ain't even locked no more, D.
Huh?
You bold now.
Huh?
I was talking about D. Her page ain't locked no more. Her page been locked for forever. She ain't even locked no more. Everybody go follow the homie D on Twitter if you still here.
D don't need no more followers to boost her head up.
Don't worry. I make sure I knock her down the peg every couple
I
of
need to
days.
get on
So.
D ass. D, how you get drunk and go home at 10 o'clock? That's crazy.
Alright, bro.
She old, bro. I feel that. I ain't even talking
That
about her
jump
for
was
that.
so
I
crazy.
feel
Had
that.
me
That's
get dressed
crazy.
and pop out, you know what I'm saying, just for me to get there. And then 20 minutes later, she be like, all right, I'm finna go.
See,
Luckily, I
see,
wasn't planning on staying there
see.
long
Wag
anyway.
makes good decisions.
See, I wasn't planning on staying there no way. I already knew. Like, and as soon as I walked in,
That
I
nigga
ain't gonna
takes the
put the
group
name
chat.
on
He
the
said,
spot.
"I've been to denim and I ain't never gotta go
Well, he
back."
gonna tell the spot. I wasn't gonna tell the spot. I wasn't gonna put him on blast. But wherever D had, and she wanted us to like go to, and I pulled up. And as
Man,
soon as I
y'all need to
walked
meet
in,
me
I
at
was
the
like,
hole
"Oh
in the
no, I'll
wall.
never be back here again. Oh, never mind. I'm good on all this.
Next
This
time
is
we go out, we need to go to the Butt Naked. They got fish and chicken plate. Yeah. You
when I
can
get
play.
y'all outside, bro. Y'all never want to
Oh,
come outside. Like I'm gonna be
look,
outside tomorrow.
look.
If you're gonna be outside in the daytime, I'm with it. If I can be in
I
bed
probably
by
will
10
be
o'clock,
outside,
we
but
good.
I'm on
yeah, I'll
call
probably be
because
outside.
I gotta go
Yeah,
to
I'll be
work.
outside.
Look at D to my little butt naked.
Cause
Yeah.
see,
Mm-hmm.
that's why that's my nigga right there. She be knowing. See, most folks don't even know what the Butt Naked is, man. Most folks don't even know about the Butt Naked.
They know.
Well, niggas trying to pretend like they don't know what the Butt Naked is.
Even Patrick Mahomes was commenting on Shadur said to slide all the way
Niggas
past the boundary
pretend
line.
they don't know what a Butt
Bro,
Naked
they
is.
playing them, bro. Hold on, look. Should we bring this up Sunday, bro? I feel like I don't know if we should bring this up Sunday.
Which thing? What
We
thing?
doing stuff on
Because
Sunday?
you know it's been a really freaky week.
What have we? I don't know what we're doing on Sunday. I don't
This
know.
whole
Can
been
we say
weird.
this?
Huh?
Whatever you're about to say, can we say it? I don't know if we can say it. I don't have no idea what you're
We
talking
probably
about.
can't
So.
say most of the shit we say, nigga.
Because you know. Wait, what happened?
We trying to figure out what you talking about, bro. We trying to figure out what you talking about.
Oh, nah, I'm saying. Nah, I'm saying. And y'all got anything to say about Kanye?
Oh, nope, not touching that one. Nope.
Been a really freaky week, man.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
All
All
I'm
I
gonna
see
say
is
is
memes.
this.
All I see is memes. I don't know what happened because I don't follow Kanye nowhere.
He's
I've
been
been
cloned.
stopped fucking with Kanye. Kanye been on some weird shit ever since his Baba passed, and like
But it's more than that, bro. It's so
I
much.
know it's more
G
than that,
said
but
she
like
want to
that
live
was
in
the
the Arkham
start. But
Asylum.
like since then, it's
Hollering.
just been he been on a downward trajectory like a motherfucker. So like I act as if Kanye don't even exist no more. In my mind, he went to the other side after my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. Like after that, I don't know who Kanye is no more.
I like
Like
he lost me before that.
Like, that was my final straw. Like, after that, it was over with.
No, what D said, I want that nigga in Arkham Asylum.
Bro,
It's crazy how you can
once
say
he was
nigga without
dressed
getting
like a
banned, but if you
DC villain,
comment 3 laughing
Coon
emojis, you
Man.
get timed out and shit. That's wild. I got
Once
talked
he
tonight
came
about.
out in his Coon Man outfit, I was like, okay, time
Oh
to
yeah,
lock
though,
this
for
nigga
sure.
up. I'm sorry, I gave him
Yeah,
enough
facts. He don't
grace.
deserve the energy, bro. Like I just stopped. I just stopped paying attention. He produces shirts with the no good cross on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm just
He had shirts
ain't.
with holes in them, nigga. Like a nigga jumped the
His
fence.
fashion choice is horrible. He be dressed like a never mind.
Then also we gotta figure out what's going on with the old lady that he be with. Cause I'm pretty sure they like something ain't right with her either.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be his handler. Like I'm of that kind of conspiracy.
Like,
I'm pretty sure she was supposed to be his handler.
Look,
shout out to
I
Kim
just wanted to
for
see
getting
what
away from
if
that.
y'all wanted to touch it. Cause it's been a freaky week. We had Shannon.
It's been a weird week.
With the shit come out. Then we had Kanye with the
I dead ass don't know what you're referring to with Kanye, and don't you tell me. Like I'm cool with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It's all good.
Yeah,
and she never got on any clothes. Like, why are you naked every week? Like, yeah, it's been a weird week, man. It's been a weird week. And it's only April, bro. We still got 8 more months this year. Like, we still got a whole lot to go. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how it goes, man. It has been a really weird week.
You know who else been real? I hate to say it. Cat, we gotta pray to Cat Williams or something because he didn't open the can of worms about 3 years ago.
Hey man, we should have never had that interview. We should have let him do that interview.
That nigga there.
I ain't gonna say he started it, but he for sure contributed.
He definitely opened. I'm sorry, he might have opened that wormhole, bro.
He might have. He might
have opened that worm because we're on like timeline number 57 at this point. Like we have deviated so far from the original line that we were supposed to be on.
But we'll get back into it, man. Other than that, man, like I said, man, I'm gonna be outside tomorrow. Fellas,
where you going?
If you want to join. I'm probably go back to Uptown, man. I really love that spot, bro. Like I can't even lie to you, bro.
I know you love that. You love that.
Bro, I'd have been there like 4 times already, cause like I'm fucking with it. Like 4 Seasons used to be my spot. Like I used to pull up the 4 Seasons just to like kick it and shit like that. But now Uptown the spot, man. So I'm probably gonna be at that shit if y'all wanna link up with me and shit. Other than that, do y'all wanna not tomorrow, but Sunday. Do y'all want to go live on Sunday? Like earlier in the day.
If we do it earlier enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say like earlier.
Taco Fest.
Hell fat ass.
Definitely going to that for sure.
Y'all niggas ain't doing shit, cause every time I try to get y'all this,
don't tell me, boy. I am just selective with where I go.
One of these niggas be bullshitting. Juneteenth is coming up. Hey, we still need to figure out our Juneteenth too. We do still need to figure out our Juneteenth.
For sure. But and to be fair, the last time I was outside, niggas shot it up. So like hell no, I ain't going nowhere.
That do be a thing. Like, that do be a thing.
Like that nigga been on the news every day since that shit. Of course I'm not coming outside.
But the city been chilling.
It's been quiet as hell since he went to jail.
Man.
Police don't even be fucking with folks no more. They were looking for him.
So look, one of the vehicles I be driving around in, bro, I'm riding around with tags from September 24th.
Yeah, we got to get some money together for Juneteenth because put ribs and hot dogs and shit.
So we gonna discuss all that, but man, they locked Buddy up, bro. Homicide rates plummeted, bro.
It's like, wait a minute, was this really the one nigga that was causing this entire?
Because that junk so crazy. That junk so crazy because I promise you, bro. Me and Trail was talking about it on Twitter, man, because you know what I'm saying, they locked them up, and then after that they started like, you know what I'm saying, putting more charge on more charge on more charge.
Oh yeah, them switches getting niggas done.
No, I'm talking about just other murder charges and other attempted murder charges and all of that stuff. And me and Trail was like, damn, cause like, did Buddy really do this, or is y'all just we done got this guy and now we finna put him on him just to have somebody just to say we solved cases?
It's crazy. Because they also been hard on these niggas with these guns. Because you even look at their drug bust.
These niggas can't shoot. These
niggas
listen, cheering, man.
Well, listen. Well, that
and
too.
Old people.
Well, listen. but that too. Well, first of all, it's children shooting, so of course they don't know what they're doing. But not even just that, but like they're looking for these switches now. Now that they know they're out there, they looking for them hoes. Like every nigga, like, they're not pulling you over. You know, it used to be they pulling you over to see if you got a scale on you, you got a, you know what I'm saying, some paraphernalia or whatever. No, now they don't even give a fuck if you can have a zip or two on you. They don't care. But if you got a Glock with a button on that hoe,
niggas start dancing out
that's
that bitch.
That's the drug bust. They didn't go to jail for them drugs. They didn't care about them 50 little pills. They did not care about them little pills. They care about that Glock with the button on that hoe.
We got one.
That shit, I'm glad they take. I'm sorry, I done did what I done did, but them hoes are. That's the.
Nah, I was gonna say that's taking shit to a different level, and it really is just because I'm like, bro, y'all can't.
It's different.
If y'all knew how to aim, bro, it's fucked up to say, but like if y'all knew how to aim, bro, they probably wouldn't even care as much about the switch. Problem is that y'all can't shoot one bullet at a time, and now all of a sudden you finna let 30 go in a second.
You're letting 19 go at a time.
Nah, it's okay, bro. We finna go ahead and get
you can
rolling
have
about
no.
These street
That's
stuff.
all right. I was scared when they came out with Dracos. I'm like, you made an AK shorter. Why would you do that? That's terrifying. Why would you do that? Like an AK is already not an accurate gun. You're gonna make it to where it doesn't even go in the right
man,
vicinity.
what's Sing at? Man, Sing ain't pull up on us this time because I had talked to him about him and his arsenal.
The scariest shit I ever shot was a micro Draco.
Nah, that one is crazy. I ain't shot one of
them. The scariest shit I ever shot was a micro Draco. That whole scared me.
But yeah, man. As far as Juneteenth goes, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be June 21st. We got that settled. We're gonna do the water slide, the water balloon fights, all of that stuff. I think our official start time will be at 2, but for the real ones, y'all can pull up early in the morning because we like to get out there in that field, let a few rounds go ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just to you know what I'm saying, work on it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the aim is on point and all of that stuff. So, for those of you that's still here, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how to contact us. We'll get y'all the address and all of that stuff. $5 entry fee for the adults. It's kids, it's free. You know what I'm saying? We'll have food and all of that good stuff. Other than that, fellas, do y'all want to go live on Sunday again? I know I just said that. If we go live early enough, y'all want to go live.
Yeah, try to do something Sunday.
But because I'm trying to think. Again, Sinners review. Me and Draco, we did sit down, we did talk about it and stuff. Great movie, 10 out of 10. Our full review is like an hour long. It will be live on YouTube tomorrow at noon, Central Time. So if you haven't seen Sinners yet, go watch that. Then check out the review. If you have seen Sinners, then you could just chill out, wait till noon.
I gotta go see it. I think I'm gonna see it tomorrow. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
Bro, go see that shit, bro. That shit's so fucking good. I think I'm gonna go see it tomorrow too, actually. I'm gonna leave the old lady at the crib though, and I'm gonna go by myself. And shit.
I gotta see this.
Man, go see that shit, cause it's well worth it, bro. I promise you, it's worth the money.
Fuck you,
I would
man.
say
What you
see
talking about, man? Why you always talking shit? It's always you light skinned niggas, man.
I do.
It do be you light skinned motherfucker. Oh,
you
but
fucking
yeah, man.
Fire starter, you.
Go check that out. Other than that, man, shoot, I think I'm about done
That's a
for the
wrap.
night, man. I was finna say, unless y'all got something else y'all want to talk about real quick. We hit our 2-hour mark. Wag said that we wouldn't, but we did.
Why was them people coming out of them tunnels in New York?
Bruh, okay, so that was weird as hell. First of all, and I'm still trying to figure that out by
Hey, I do that shit, but go get you.
Hey, that shit was weird as hell because why the fuck are y'all just in the tunnel? Because it ain't like it was 1 or 2. Like it was like 40, 50, 60 people coming out of tunnels. And it's like, what the hell are y'all doing down there?
Business suits and shit, like
business suits, like that, like, huh?
They told y'all it was some shit.
What was them niggas doing in them
shit down there, bro?
And why was they them people? I ain't gonna say what people, because they'll snipe the shit out of our ass. But
oh yeah, nah, we'll definitely get sniped in. But
and why was it all them people? And why can't you talk about them? Why can't you point out obvious facts about them? I ain't trying to be no type of way, but why can't you point out the truth?
Theorist, first and foremost.
Just saying, that's what I want to end the episode on. Just something for people to think about.
I'm weak. Somebody burned the Saints jersey. I'm weak. Yeah, niggas burning their Saints jersey because they crashing out.
But who wearing the Saints jersey? What Saints jerseys they burning?
I can't tell who, cause the number already gone.
Draco, how much I gotta pay you for you to buy a Tyler Shupp jersey, bro?
You gotta buy the jersey.
We can get that. We ain't even got to get a real one, bro. We can get it off of DH Gate. How much I got to pay you to wear a Tyler Shupp jersey, bro?
How much first class ticket to the Bahamas is?
So you need a vacation. Hey man, we finna go, man. I've been trying to end this shit for like 20 minutes now, man. We finna go, man. Once again, man, appreciate y'all for pulling up as always. Watching the draft. Hopefully Shedeur gets picked tomorrow. If not, then we already know what it is. Well, we already know what it is, but it'll definitely be solidified that we know what it is, man. Wag, you got anything to say to the people before we get up out of here?
Fish and bread, keep the poor man fed.
It is Draco.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll be back at it again. You know it.
And as always, lock the garage on y'all way out. Peace.